artist, man. Go ahead. You understand what you're saying? I'm sorry.
Man, so no, it's all good. If anything, yeah, man. So like I was saying, from the Great FM, we had sat there and elevated. You know what I'm saying? We started taking it to where I could say I learned the tricks of the trade. You know, being with them, learning how to the setup was and what to do. And we went in guerrilla mode, man.
Right.
I basically formed Trap House into a way where I could pack it up, set it up anywhere, and jam.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what killed the game, because if you could take a podcast and move it to any location, you could turn up anywhere.
Yo, my man would go ahead and pop up. He was in clubs. He had Trap House Sundays in clubs at times. I was like, yo, my dude doing something else. I said, man. I said, hold on. I said, hey, wait a minute. I was like, yo, I gotta go ahead and holler at him. I said, he's doing something different. He's doing something different on these people right now.
Think about it. Trap House Sundays. Have you ever thought about like renting a church and just trapping it out, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what Holyfield, Mike Tyson, like, yeah.
I mean, if a church would allow it, but no, I never thought of that. That sounds right.
I mean, I've been to Orlando.
That's wild though. But yo, that's an idea. Like, yo, but just think about, you know what I'm saying, when you go ahead and you set up your joint, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's at places to go ahead and grow and move on, and you know what I'm saying? And then again, you know what I'm saying, you wish the people you have been with, you know what I'm saying, the best. And you keep on moving.
You gotta keep on moving.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gotta go ahead and grow.
Because one thing I can tell you is that, you know, if you don't do it for anybody, you gotta do it for your family. You gotta find somebody that can give you that energy.
That's
to
real.
Say, yo, I gotta keep it moving.
That's real.
Because if you do it for yourself alone, you might lose focus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, you know what I'm saying, like I got a lot of things going on with my own personal.
You got the homies too.
Yeah, I got homies. Oh, that's
they keep you grounded, right?
Yeah,
always.
Especially this one right here.
Shout out to the homies in the building, man.
Yeah,
shout out, man.
My dog music, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, music be on it, man. I was like, I ran into music like 2 weeks ago, right?
Music.
Shout out to music, man. Yeah, we need to get music. Let's get music on it. Let's get music on the camera, son. Let's get music. Let's get music.
Turn my cameras a little bit.
There you go. Shout out, you getting in there too, girl. Don't be sitting here playing both y'all music. Yeah, shout out to the fam. Yo, shout out to the fam, man. Yo, we got the crew in the building. Yo, shout out to China Baby Dow, and then you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to China.
Shout out to China out there, yeah, man.
Big shout outs.
It's so much stuff to it, you know what I'm saying. And the thing about it is like you just gotta stay focused, man, and then you gotta learn how to cut people off.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is that you gotta know who's poison in your squad and who is not, and who's healing. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes down to drama, and trust me, when I was at the Great FM, it was drama. You feel me? Not with the Great FM alone, but with a lot of my peers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And those who know that the road was rough.
Let me ask you this question. And do you think and I don't want to put you out there, like, but do you think it came to a point of jealousy because you start doing a lot more? And again, we just talked about you being in the studio last night with Clifton Powell, man. That's a brother that, you know what I mean. That's Friday, homie.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying? But Pinky, nigga.
You trying to rob my spot? Pinky, nigga. Where's my money?
Let me tell you something.
Where's my purse at?
I had to make him say it on the live, man.
Really?
Because, go to
man,
my Instagram.
I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Shout out.
At Trap House
Hold on,
Sundays
what's the Instagram? Trap House Sundays?
At Trap House Sundays.
Oh, my bad. I had you
Yeah,
muted,
you got
cuz.
me. You got me.
My bad. I had you
He
muted.
don't love me, man. He always got me.
All right, let me mute your ass again.
I'm like the stepchild. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. IG got me.
Straight up.
Check it
Yeah,
out,
let's get back to it. Go ahead. What you saying, cuz?
Sundays.
So yeah, man. So it's at Trap House Sundays on IG. You always can check out the latest adventures of Trap House and me and the fam and what we do, man. I always try to keep people posted up on what we got going on. But yeah, man. So like back to your question, the thing is jealousy. Yes, you feel me. The thing is like I said, back to the thing I was saying. People want to keep it in that box.
Right.
But when you grow outside of the box and become what you know you're to be or what you feel like you're going to be, people get scared. And some people don't even, let me tell you something, you can tell a friend by when something good happens for you.
Yeah.
Because a real friend will support you. They'll be like, good shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like what you're doing, keep going, I'll support it. And then the ones that don't say nothing, you got to question.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that don't give you the thumbs up the ones that still click on your shit and watch you. You know what I'm saying?
You?
Yeah.
The mic.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So you know, the ones that don't click on your shit, don't give you likes, they just watch it and stuff. You gotta analyze yourself after that.
Yeah.
What's the reason? What's the hurt for you to support what I'm doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a real friend. So, like I say on my Facebook all the time, after something good happens to me,
holla.
Right.
I tell them straight up, like, listen, if you don't fuck with Trap House, if you don't fuck with me, delete me, fool.
That's real.
That's real.
That's
Delete
fact.
me.
Listen, don't just watch me to go ahead and hate
Nah,
on
but
me.
let's be real. I got a lot of friends that do that too.
Don't watch me to hate
I
on
sell clothes and not one of them bought it, but some strangers with my
me. Yo, what's up, son?
Listen,
And that's the
what
thing,
you
you don't
saying
get more
right
love
there,
That's
from
real,
strangers.
though.
that's why.
That's why I said blood ain't always thicker than
Let me
water.
tell you something.
All right, I get
I
water
made more
sometimes, so I can
connections
hydrate.
with
You know what I mean?
strangers over social
I
media
found
to the point
closer.
where we FaceTiming each other and doing stuff and sitting there and collaborating.
Exactly.
Real talk.
Right.
People that I met this dude, he from Berlin. And he like, look,
Die
we
hard
can
fan.
work on, we can
What
work
you
on
need?
this, we could do this.
What you need, I believe in it.
Exactly.
And that's what that shows you is that when you move forward, don't bring weight with you.
Right.
Ooh.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That keep you down.
You hear those words?
Man, you feel me? Yeah. It's just real talk, man. Cause like you're sitting there looking for recognition or what they call that, somebody to give you your credit due, all that shit. Validation.
Acknowledgement,
You
yeah.
acknowledgement, validation.
Validation, yeah.
From people that
You
you
don't,
grew up
you don't
with.
need no damn
Who gives
validation
a
from.
fuck?
You don't need no validation
You
from.
know what I'm saying? Give validation from people that pay you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? New people that enjoy what you're doing now. Because what you're doing now is you.
Right.
What you were back then is what it was. So if a person can't accept you for what you are now, that person will never accept you for what you're trying to become. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that the hard way. I learned that with a lot of people who I thought were brothers, friends, sisters, girlfriends. And shit. I learned that some of your worst enemies could be the same one that sleep in the bed with you.
Right.
Ooh.
That's deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's real talk. Elevation is a big test of who the fucks with you.
That's real.
Hey, I'm a firm believer of that because I had to go celibate for 3 years to find out the truth about myself because I was a freaking jackrabbit. I was addicted to Punani, and you know what?
This dude.
I'll be honest with y'all brothers out there. There be demons up in that Punani. Y'all better be careful.
Listen,
Not addicted,
listen.
though.
I fought you, man. Let me tell you
It
something.
do,
Yo,
but
let me tell you
sometimes it be with
something.
the man.
It's true.
It's both. It go both ways.
On
Yep.
both sides, yeah. But the thing is,
Yep.
Take two.
for us, man, let's talk about for us guys right quick. You feel me? Y'all gotta be careful with who y'all lie with too, bro. Because
That's real.
A woman could build you up, or she could break you down.
Yeah.
It's true.
And you seem to think I'm a strong guy, but she got that touch that you need, bro. And let me tell you something. When you find that one person that give you what you need, and that person don't give you what you need all around,
Right.
it builds a vacuum. So you try to make that person happy,
Right.
and their happiness makes you happy because you really care, you really love them. But in the end, if that person ain't really for you, you're gonna be giving yourself away
For no reason.
for no reason.
Tell me about
And
it.
you'll be drained at the end, and they'll be gone doing their thing.
They're like leeches, I call them. They
Yeah.
suck the
Right.
energy.
I mean,
and
that's-
time.
that's-
succubus.
Exactly.
That's
a demon.
They'll
Drain
suck
you.
you dry.
That's a
That
demon.
succubus. Trust me, I
Succubus.
met him a couple of times or her. I don't even know
Incubus
what that
is
entity
men.
is, but
Incubus?
it's real.
It's the incubus is the male demon.
Now the thing that's funny, now succubus sucks it out, incubus puts it
Puts
in.
it
Yep.
Oh my
Same thing.
god.
Hey, that's deep.
It is deep. Think about that though.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why they say I'm gonna put it in a life.
Right.
You
That's
know what I'm saying?
crazy.
And a lot of girls like guys that's gonna put it in their life. You
Yeah.
know what you trying to get put in your life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta know what you ask for when it come out you, man. You gotta
That's
watch
true.
the movements, man.
Exactly.
Because
But you never know who people or what people are really about in real life, man. Because you don't know what they digging up in the backyard. Like, on some real shit, nigga. Like, I'm not even joking. Voodoo is real. Yeah. And if y'all don't believe it, it's real. Hey, you don't have to believe in it. You don't have to believe in it. You do not have to believe in it. You ain't got to believe in it. But the shit is real. And a lot of people out here doing it.
I'm going to be real with you.
Don't get it twisted.
Voodoo
rappers,
is very real.
Rappers I've been around.
I'm going to tell you why.
Like, for real, you really?
I'm going to tell you why. I was 5 Crown in Santeria. That's Puerto Rican, Cuban.
I'm going to say that's Cuban voodoo.
Exactly.
I get it. I heard
And I was 5 Crown. You know what I'm saying? And I was with, my godfather was El Igual, black and red.
I know what that is.
You know? I was the yellow one. That's my saint.
But
I dropped that.
I got a friend that wears all white.
I did that for a year.
He does the same shit.
And I couldn't go out for a certain time. And I had to eat in front of certain saints.
Yep.
And I tell you one thing, my brother. It didn't even help my godfather when he died. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It opened my eyes and said, hold up. I'm over here giving my soul, my energy to this ceramic thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In Cuba, you bury yourself alive with your ceramic saint. And you give your soul over. And you gotta hopefully bury yourself out. It takes almost 2 to 3 days. But when you come out, your eyes are red. That means you just gave your soul over.
Wow,
To your
that's
saint.
deep.
See, it's some deep
Wow.
shit.
So
see, like,
these are the stuff they don't tell you.
They don't. It's
real,
quiet.
and I'm going to put it out there.
Exclusive.
Yeah, it's all exclusive. Because you know what? Santerio is something major in Spanish, Caribbean.
Household.
Yeah, it goes from Jamaica too.
Yeah.
True.
Haiti.
Yeah.
Big in Haiti.
Right.
You know? It goes in the Bahamians.
Mm-hmm.
All in the islands. You know, we believe firmly to our saints.
Right.
And it's something like, I was born into Santerio before I was baptized into Catholic.
Mm.
And I remember to this day when I was an infant, and my mom still asks me, how you remember that? I said, I don't know, but I remember being baptized when I was a kid. When you had 2 or 3 people in this room wearing white, and it was in my house. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's
Now,
important to watch what you're doing around your kids.
And my mom, she has a gift. She don't do that no more because she converted her life and blah, blah, blah. Long story, whatever. But at the end of the day, she used to go to other people's houses and clean their house. And you know who was with her at that time?
You.
And one day we went to the beach to throw a coconut that she cleaned the house with on fire, because that's how you take out the bad spirits. You put the fire, you know, smoke a cigar, you go around speaking in all kinds of tongues, and you put this alcohol and you roll the coconut on fire through the house and you clean it and you capture the souls. Take it to the beach. You throw it behind you and you run outside. You don't look back. I'm saying this because I feel like it's a purpose for me to say this right now. But the reason I say this is because when I was 5 or something like that, and I still remember, I look back. And that, you know, whatever that was,
Right.
You wasn't supposed to see it. You weren't supposed to see it.
I wasn't supposed to see it. And I was in the beach. And I shouldn't even be there, you know? So I'm going to say it like it is. If you in that and you got kids involved, don't be dumb and let them see what you do. That's adult stuff. Right. If you want to give your soul to the devil and think you worshiping God, you so wrong, because self-knowledge is way different.
Yeah, yo, we are not promoting. We are promoting you. So, go ahead, give yourself to God. Do your own thing.
You gotta have self-knowledge. You are God. You're the image of God. So what happens when you start doubting and playing with fire? You going to the devil's way, you know?
That's
and
real.
That entity. I'm not saying the devil because I ain't never met the devil. I don't even know whatever. But I'm just saying there's entities out there that you gotta be real careful, because it's real. It's a silent battlefield from the balance to the unbalance.
And let me tell you,
you see the camera right there. You gotta tell it right now. No, I ain't say something so you can look at it. I got you.
Oh, okay.
The crazy thing is that this music game is a very much spiritual warfare.
No, that's real.
And the thing about it is, a lot of these artists sell their soul just to get where they at.
Exactly.
You feel me? And to add on to what you say, why it took me so long is because, like, I'm a Christian believer. You feel me?
Right.
Like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my belief.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, it's always hard for those that walk the straight and narrow.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And I done seen so much, been around so much of the evil shit. Slave catcher, right? Let me get you up with slave catcher. I wrote that when I was locked up in North Broward.
Okay.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Max custody and shit. You understand what I'm saying? I was telling my story of what I went through with the police beating me, put me in jail, beat me when I was in jail and shit.
Let's talk about that song because I don't think certain people will understand, especially it's African Americans that don't understand, that have not been mishandled by the police, that have been put over by the police.
Profile.
But you don't know what it feels like.
They don't.
Like when you're like they ripping your manhood from, like they treat you like shit.
Right.
You know
Call
what I'm
you
saying?
boy when you're a grown ass man.
Nigga, they beat you. Like
And then-
listen, like honestly, I never, like, if you honestly think about it, and the way that we are being treated by the police is like modern day way they were whipping slavery.
Yeah.
Like a modern day way.
True.
Cause I got beat with the fucking billy,
remember that.
not the billy club, the nightstick,
Yeah.
right? And the ankles.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My nigga, you know what I did wrong?
Mm.
I ran. Right? Nigga, I ran, they started busting at me.
Wow.
And said, when they got me and asked me, where's the gun you was shooting at us with?
Oh, it's never
Wow.
Never a gun.
How old were you?
16.
real.
And it wasn't just being a description. It was because I ran.
Yeah.
And they couldn't catch me.
Yeah.
And when they caught up to me, they tore my ass up. They was trying to teach me a lesson.
They killed the fuck-
So to be real, being 16 and going through an experience like that, it's fucked up.
It's
It
really
is.
messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you didn't do anything wrong.
I went through my times out here. in
My niggas,
Costa
I tell you
so
what.
I know.
Check it. 'Cause I know
Riding
I got another interview with this beautiful young lady named Carol Horn. I believe her name is Carol Horn, and she's a Buffalo police officer that was saving one of my homies' life. That he was getting choked by the officer, and they called backup for the officer, right? And she showed up. He was handcuffed, and the cop was choking him while he's handcuffed, right? So she's like, "Yo, you choking him? He can't breathe." Like he was like before the Eric Gardner, before all that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was no videotape. You know what I'm saying? The first videotape was Rodney King, and people ain't had cameras like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we weren't running around with cameras like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we was wishing, because that dude got paid that kept that daggone Rodney King tape. You know what I'm saying? That brother got paid.
Facts.
But we weren't, you know, so we didn't have the money to go ahead and have no dang on video cameras with us all the time. So, but whatever it may be.
Or let alone a good lawyer.
A good lawyer for real. So he goes ahead, gets choked up. She stops the officer. They charge her with attacking the officer because she was trying to stop him from choking Neil. And when they were actually choking Neil, when the officer was actually choking Neil, he could not, like I said, he couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Right? But she didn't like hit the officer. She just put his arm, and they made it seem like she went ahead and she was fighting the officer. They made it. She lost her pension. She lost her job.
Story work for them.
Then they dropped the story in the paper or whatever. So she's like, all right, well y'all talking about it. Let me go talk about it, right? She goes and talk about it. They hit her with charges for talking about an open investigation. Even though they already spoke about it. So that made her lose her damn pension, and they like went at her hard. You know what I'm saying? For her just going ahead and being just a regular, and she was with the force for 18 years, my G. Not one one bad thing she did.
See, the problem was she stood against the blue. You feel me?
That was the problem. You stood against the brotherhood.
And the thing about the blue is that they expect you, no matter what race you are, where you come from, to recognize that you're blue. You
Right.
feel me? And what that means is that you work for the government. You're a government officer, sensible. You You know what I'm saying? You're sensible. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
You're a robot.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. So what that means is like you're a robot, man. You feel me? Like
That's the speaker. So the speaker close.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. What it's like, they don't want you to speak bad about them because they want to have this clean image, this unbreakable image that, you know what I'm saying, that can't be questioned.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What they do is law. What they do is okay,
And
it's for your protection.
And that whole thing about it was like, you know, being African American, being a black man, right?
Or Hispanic.
Or Hispanic, whatever it may be, but I'm just saying I wasn't Hispanic, so I'm just being a black man, because the Arabian side of me don't mean shit.
Right.
It's all about me being black. They ain't seen no Arabian person. They saw a nigga.
But technically,
That's exactly
Arabian,
what they
you're
saw.
still black.
That's real.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
One way come from the motherland.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, it don't matter. But when you really look at it, a cop isn't gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, that person's Arabian." They're gonna look at you and they're gonna look at your skin color first, and they're gonna be like, "That's
Okay, he light skinned. He must be either black or Hispanic. Let's get his ass.
Yeah.
That's all it comes down to, bruh.
I got dark features with blue eyes, so.
And you confusing them, motherfucker.
Exactly. I be getting away sometimes, but not all the time.
Nah, I'll let you go. I hang out with your white Spanish friend.
Yeah.
See, it works.
But let me tell you something, man. The sad part about it, man, like, it's like they America, like, especially let me tap into a thing with the Spanish people, you feel me? America wants to teach different races that it's a segregation thing that's supposed to separate us all. You feel me? Like, as in, like, there's white Cubans, there's black Cubans. No.
Just
everybody
Cuban.
from Cuba is
Cuban.
That's what everybody from Puerto Rico is Puerto Rican.
No,
I thought when I was growing up, I thought everybody that was Spanish or spoke Spanish was Spanish.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how they taught us growing up. They didn't explain that,
Right.
you have Cubans that's a different Hispanic. Whatever. I don't want to go ahead and I don't want to go ahead and be Nick Cannon. I don't want to be Nick Cannon out here about Hispanic
I'll
right
say
now.
for you, because I'm Hispanic. Hey, I got coalition rainbow in my family. I got from white see-through with blue eyes that you would never think they were like some related to some African descent.
Right.
And then you got my other side, which is dark as night.
Right. And a lot of the old Cuban singers, man.
Dark as night.
Dark as night.
My Puerto Ricans, I'm Taino Indian, Spaniard, because of the whole takeover.
Yeah.
And then African descent, because they brought slaves too through the islands.
That's why I really don't understand.
That's why we have, like, in Puerto Rico, we have African tribal dance music that people don't know of. They know more of the salsa, but, like real culture,
Yeah.
they know about that.
You ever heard of the book called My Black Grandma in the Closet?
Nah, no.
Okay, so what it was, it's a book about a Latino family. I think it was Dominican, really.
Okay.
And what it is that the white Dominicans will have the black grandma in the back of the house.
So true. That is so true.
Where
I seen
the
that.
white light skinned ones stay in the front. So so people would think they're a white family.
Yep.
But really,
They're segregating their own family.
they're black. Yeah, and what that shows is just the colonialization of how the past slave mentality changed the mentality of the people, make people think that white's better and black is wrong.
Yeah.
And that's the stuff that travels to this day. And some of them still keep the same spirit, but what they don't realize is that they're still black. You feel me?
That's real.
It's just, and the thing about what they don't understand about being black is, black has the power to even reach to his level of likeness.
Right.
With blue eyes.
Exactly.
Right.
Thank you. Hey, my
Right.
brother just said it for you,
Right.
live and exclusive.
So you're not really.
I mean, you're
white,
not.
you know what I'm
honestly,
saying?
yeah. That's what,
Thank
I was about to say
you.
you're not really
If
100%
you're Caucasian,
Caucasian.
you're coming from Russia.
You're
'cause I
not
looked
really
it up.
100% Caucasian.
Right.
But everybody's originally from somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not all from Caucasian mountains or some shit. They're not all from the Caucasian mountains. We're all originated with God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From the
With
Bible,
image.
it's
Yeah.
two people.
Right.
You got Adam, you got Eve.
Exactly.
And then from there, they procreated. And if you don't understand the Bible, if you say you are a Christian and you don't believe that Adam and Eve was the first two people on this daggone earth, where do you think all these other people came from?
Right.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not any religion no more.
I understand where you're coming from.
Spiritual.
What about you, though? I'm saying, like, I'm not knocking
everybody.
you. I'm not knocking you for that. I'm not knocking you for that.
I'm Christian. You feel me? And the thing is, I'm one of the stricter ones. Like we're Pentecostal.
Okay.
Yeah, I was Pentecostal.
You know
I
what
got
I'm saying?
baptized twice Pentecostal.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing with Pentecostals, you feel me? Like they don't believe in women wearing pants,
None of that. Makeup.
What?
jewelry. Like if they wear any makeup, it's just a little blush, make them look pretty. But you know,
Hello.
the guys gotta be clean. Like right now, I'm tripping. Like I can't have dreads.
What?
Yeah. So the thing is with me is that when I was growing up in Jamaica, I was raised by a lot of Rastas. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
like the dreads. I think that's your identity. Bro.
It is my identity. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly, it's his own mark. It's his own brand. It's his own self, man.
So real quick,
like I like it. I like it. I like the whole thing on some real shit. Like you got your own look.
Mm-hmm.
People may not see it, understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I see you. I see the look. It's just something they ain't seeing yet.
Yeah.
But they'll see it. You know what I'm saying? Just give them a little bit of time. They're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No money.
Exactly. That's what it comes down to. Nigga, all he got to do is just go ahead and throw some shades on. Go ahead, some Gucci shades. And then be like, who was that?
They're gonna be like, oh, those dreads look real nice.
Is that Biggie over there?
To the check, you know.
It
Let
does.
me-
That's sad.
It is sad. But let me just say one thing on that topic of your identity.
Yeah.
That's why, if you remember this, you couldn't have dreads in an appointment because it felt some type of way.
Right. Yeah.
So
It is.
you
That
had to
was
go
true.
with a clean cut.
Yeah.
You had to cut your identity off, and you have to play the Wall Street game. Huh?
Basically, so and who's the Wall Street game appeal to?
The whites.
So that's the thing. That's the thing about why I kind of said back because I'm not finna impress nobody. Jesus had long hair.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was white, black, or whatever, but my Jesus is clear because I never seen him.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter what skin he was to me. As long as I know is he clears my path and it keeps me going straight forward and strong. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And throughout that, I mean, you saying that, man, I'm going to go ahead and play Save Captures for these fools one more time.
One more time.
Oh, no.
And I don't want to be called
What
my
was the name
listeners
of it
fools,
again?
man.
What was the name? What you about to play?
Slave Catcher.
He's playing Slave Catcher one
Oh,
more
okay.
time.
Slave Catcher.
And then I want you to go ahead and tell me this other track, because I think you said you had one more you're going to send me, but let's see what's
Yeah, which ones did I sent you a whole bunch?
I downloaded a couple.
Yeah. Real talk.
Let me see
But-
what.
Hey,
No, I just wanted to ask you, like, I know it's getting late and all that, but out of all of your experience in the game, I just want to know which one was your best experience. Like had you in that moment, like, wow,
Like I did it. Like I
yeah, like I'm here, or like just that sensational feeling,
It's been a couple, bro. The time when I walked in the studio and vibed with Kimani Marley, that was a real eye opener. Like maybe I'm on the right path. Me get my
Who was
song.
that? Who you said you walked in the studio with who?
With Kimani Marley and
Oh, yeah.
when I was vibing with them.
Yeah. That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Because especially for me being a hustler, a cush man around my way down.
of course.
Like that was like the end of the line for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't serve up everybody. Now I'm fucking serving up 420 son. You know what I'm saying? I done went around the world already.
Everything. It's
So,
done.
That's why stuff like that, really just made me, humble myself and be like, yes, it's more to be done. You feel me? And so not just that, but me and certain people, Teddy T helping us with what we doing is another one.
Shout out to Teddy
Much
T,
respect to Wild Man Teddy T.
Shout out to Wild Man Teddy T, man.
Oh yeah, I Teddy T. I didn't forget, man. I got 4th of July post that I'm totally forgot. It's in
You
my
see him?
phone.
He
I
right
got
there.
the
Look at
barbecue
it.
sauce.
Look at the camera and talk to him.
Hey Teddy T, the barbecue sauce is the bomb. That fruit melody.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Teddy T.
Hey,
Wow, man, Teddy T.
I got it though. I'm gonna post it up tomorrow for sure.
Yo, you see? Have you tasted some barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
Have you chased the infusion joint? Have you chased just the regular joint? Have you chased all of them? Because he got like 3 joints.
I ain't know. No, the barbecue sauce.
The
He got
infused
3
one
joints.
had me and everybody else in my house.
Sleep.
I thought it was just everything I was smoking. But bro, that had me I was wavy. All I could say, I said, yo, I'm wavy to my friend, and I passed out for an hour and a half after that.
Yo, my man talked to me the next day. He was like, yo, I think it was the liquor. I said, no,
No, it wasn't.
no, it was that good barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Because honestly, though, you
was
put it on
good,
the food. It helps the food tastes even better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was
We did that
good.
barbecue and put it on there.
Yo, I did some wings.
And I said
I did
like,
some
all
wings.
that-
Not wings. I did some burgers and some.
I laid down.
I even put some on some.
With some jerk chicken.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, cause I'm a real
Shout out to Wild Man Teddy
I'm a
T.
real chef, you get me? So like, they know.
Okay.
Should I say that lobster chop?
Okay.
They don't know.
They don't know about that lobster
Y'all know
chowder.
about
Don't
that
tell them
lobster
about
chop.
that.
Boy,
Don't
y'all
tell them
know
about
about
Lobster chowder?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
Hey,
get
I'll
that.
come over your house to get
Yeah.
some lobster.
Yeah.
Yo, wait. You said you needed me to come over when, cuz? You said we gotta go over what?
Matter of fact,
Over yeah, what?
matter of fact, cause I got my own La Cajachina. You feel me? You know about that.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
really?
serious, man. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? So.
Where, in the back of the house?
No. It's in the garage. I built it myself. You feel me? I bought the box, built this shit. You feel me?
Well, you built that out of bricks or like?
No. I bought the kit.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
they sell the mobile, the portable
Yeah,
grill.
yeah.
So I bought that thing. You feel me? And we had a big celebration for Checkmate at my house, and we went down to the farm out there and what was Hialeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, bought the pig. You know that? The,
Yeah. They give you the whole pig and
The
everything.
whole pig.
Wow, you want to talk
But
about
wait,
that?
did you
Oh.
drain it out?
Huh? Yeah. Drain it out.
That's the worst part. Hey, yo, if you ain't, my boy right here, he know what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up, man.
Listen.
He knows what's up because that job is not easy
No.
at all.
No.
And you need to know what you're doing because if you're not ready to kill something, let me tell you, my brother, that pig will stay alive and the meat will go raw and you can't eat it.
Yeah.
If you don't kill it, if you have somebody in the room, all right? This happened, my mom told me this when she was young, actually. When she was in Puerto Rico. They were about to kill the pig and she felt that pain. Yo, they had to literally remove my mom from the room in order to kill the pig because the guy said he feels your pain, so if I kill him right now, the whole pig is just bad.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Because he can feel your mind pain.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's energy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me tell you, when you kill certain animals, you gotta do it a certain way, because you can,
Alright,
you
let me-
can harm your energy.
I got this drink coming on. I gotta play this drink.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
This is chocolate sound. This is my reference to all the old school reggae artists of the past. I'm trying to bring back the vibe. You feel me? So they can have that nice rock steady vibe in this nowadays. You feel me? So let's go. Yeah, let's go.
That's that shit you smoking to and just
So
chilling.
diversified, my brother. Like your style, yo.
So yeah, niggas be, hey, I think I'm bullshit. Y'all be sleeping on the homie. I mean, not y'all, but people be sleeping on the homie, man.
My main engineer, Ozzy, he told me from back then, because I was really on that rapping, trying to be on that hardcore shit.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, don't put yourself in a box, bro. Because he's like, your voice.
That was smart.
He was like, your voice, you know what I'm saying, will have so much more impact on a whole lot more different genres, man. Like, he's
I mean-
like, try to find stuff that you could do that's like outside of the box, that's not rap. You feel me? And
I don't even like rap. Like I don't even never consider myself a rapper when I was rapping. I said artist because I'm a creator.
Right.
Whether I create with my
Exactly.
mind and my hands.
Well, you could be a producer and you could be a beat maker. So which one are you? Like if you are a producer, you got beat makers and
Yeah.
you got producers.
Exactly.
Right.
You got engineers.
So
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can be all of them. Like example, this gentleman right here in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Inside to that, she's on her, got the audacities on her thing as well. So, and then we ain't even talk about got the audacity, son. She's been doing a finger drumming shit now, man.
Finger roll.
She was like, should I bring the drum machine tonight? I was like, nah, it's gonna be too much. I got enough equipment, man. Yeah. Taking us 3 hours to set up. You know what I mean?
Sweat out this motherfucker.
We said 33 hours in there, right?
We could have got that straight off the top of the dome joint from Ross.
Oh man.
Hey,
You could if you got an instrumental. It's nothing. It's nothing at all, man. But man, this song right here, man, it's like I really wanted to like capture the vibe of black love. You feel me? And like how I really feel like the embodiment of what it should be. So I felt like this style of reggae would really enhance and really bring out the vibe of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm basically like, okay, how can I describe it? I wanted to make a mating song for niggas.
It sound like that too.
Yo, hey, hold on now. Let's be real about that. Yo, you got to, because niggas needs things. You know what I mean? And we ain't got Jodeci no more. We ain't got, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got that. We got Jaheim. We ain't got Casey, JoJo. We ain't got Next. We ain't got Jagged Edge.
Want to be a
we ain't got
color their hair or try to portray.
And we got Jack Keys. Yo, shout out to Jack Keys. Shout out to Jack Keys. I'm messing with you, man. That's the homie, man.
I don't know.
I never heard. Right? It's still wild, you know what I'm saying?
Who, Tank? Oh, man.
We got Tank.
Yo, don't diss Tank, man. Tank, hey, Tank got other artists out there, man.
I don't know if he's still.
Don't be sleeping on people because they be saying,
yo.
That's all I'm saying. Oh my God. I don't even know we got Tank no more.
But I won't be real, like, I like this song because it has that vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you, man.
I could smoke a joint and I hope there's no kids, but I can get hit at the same time.
Straight up.
This dude here.
Listen.
This is why you don't let certain people go ahead and be on your radio show. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give people a chance and then they take advantage and they just go. It's like you go ahead and, like, this is me giving my kid a chance. Go ahead, you can have some ice cream. Let me take the whole thing and just go home.
You didn't say how much.
I'm taking it all to my room.
You didn't say cup or the tube.
So yeah, man. So that sound, I wanted people like when they hear the trumpets, when they hear the rock steady vibe, I want people to be like, that's the sound that's gonna make us get to that vibe. You feel me? Yeah. Like, when it's that rubbered up time in the dance song, you feel me? When it's, that slow down section.
It's time to get close type of vibe.
It's time to get close. You feel
Yo,
me?
but hey, listen, I mean, I enjoy that music. Like, what tripped me out is this, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been hanging out, hanging close to the homie, and then the homie Teddy, and then, you know what I'm saying, Strong Arm, but the whole thing, everything's all relaxed, everything's all cool.
Yeah.
I walk in, I'm like, damn, who that? I said, okay, Ted must be playing this damn 99 Jam shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Playing
then,
the list.
Then Ted ain't playing. Yeah, I was like, Ted ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? He playing because he DJing and shit. Okay. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yo, who that? He look at me like, that's me. But no, like real talk. I'm like, all right, you got some fire there though.
Thank you, man.
You know what that sounds like? An everlasting song.
Is that me?
There's a difference.
Making all that noise?
Yeah.
I'm about to yell at everybody else about all that back in the ground
that's
noise.
you right now.
That was my phone.
But
My
like
bad.
the like you said, the horns and the horns.
That remind me of like a Jay-Z intro real quick. That's what I thought it was.
But it's the vibe, and then the way the lyrics are coming out, it sounds like from 10, 20 years. Like a Marley track, you can go back to and they can remember that.
Exactly.
That's what the music
Yeah,
is missing.
it represents, but it
Nostalgic,
represents,
so,
it represents the time, like she said, the nostalgic thing.
Yes.
It represents the time, and if
that's
you
what
can,
it's about, the
but
culture.
nope,
You know what I'm
hold on, let
saying?
me explain something now. You have to be able to appreciate.
Oh, I love it.
You have to be able to appreciate that time too. and that type of music for you to understand it.
That's true.
And a lot of kids, or a lot of younger, or a lot of, and I ain't knocking the newer artists. Yo, shout out to Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? He out there rocking with. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Shout out to Baby, you know what I'm saying? All y'all.
I'm not
you
sure
know,
all. No,
you know what I'm
there's
saying?
certain ones out
but
there.
they're you know what I'm saying? They growing, they learning, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of newer artists don't listen to older hip hop or older music. When you were growing up, you probably heard some Marvin Gaye, you heard some Temptations. Like same as me, you heard the real like soul. That was like the soul of music. Like that was the golden years of, like they said, the golden years of hip hop. That was the golden years of music, like the 60s and 70s with the Temptations, the Supremes, the Motown, with like everybody throughout that time, Smokey Robinson to everyone. Like
some of the best beats are made off of those songs.
Yeah.
Right. So those are how those songs are created. So kids don't understand that. It's like you have to go ahead and do your research.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think like the newer generation, like the 2000 babies, I call them.
Yeah.
You know, they don't even know what hip hop is. You know, you
what's hip hop?
You know, they want to switch it up to a whole.
What is hip hop?
Of music.
It's about clothes to them.
Yeah, like you know, like
Yeah.
little Uzi and all these cats. You know, they like, oh, I want to say yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Who?
And I could ride a whole damn beat, and I can make a track. You know what I'm saying? That's what that dude said with the beats in his head. I don't know his name, but whatever. Yeah, he's like, I could ride that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear a Hot 16. I do.
Right.
I want to hear something that.
Yo, 16s
like
is real.
Tupac Talk to Me. When he made Get a Mama, I was going through some shit when I was at a young age, and I related to that.
Right.
And where he was,
And I still relate to that at 35. So I'm sorry.
and where he's talking about music and what the feeling is what we're talking about with your music, and having feeling in music and what is again being missed. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You have your, you know what I'm saying? You because you respect music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You appreciate it.
Right.
So I mean, again, I respect your music because you appreciate music, and I respect your music because it's good.
Thank you, man.
Go ahead, man.
And the thing about it with it is, like, I try to put my best foot forward and trying to, like, how can I say? I look at music like, because I used to play for Miami North. You feel me? Shout out to the
Shout
Bulls.
out.
Yep.
You feel me? Class of 05. I treat everything like it's a film. You understand what I'm saying? If
That's
I
how
watch a
you create.
video, I see what's hot.
Yeah.
What did this person do that made people like it? You know what I'm saying? What about the video was critical? You feel me? You gotta study everything if you want to be the master of it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, they say don't fear the man that knows 1,000 punches, fear the man that knows one punch 1,000 times. Because I could probably do this, I can not. You might not feel it, but if I hit you with that thousand punch, you understand what I'm saying?
Train
Down for the count.
That's
it.
And that's
it.
And that's what I try to do with my songs. You feel me? Like, I feel like a lot of people do a lot of surface shit.
Yeah.
Instead of like,
Yeah.
focusing
Yo,
on what
and
the roots
and,
of it.
and I get a little, to be honest with you, as being a music connoisseur, not really though, but just like honestly, just being me and just being out, having the opportunity to be around so much and different artists, different people.
Mm-hmm.
These certain artists are, like you said, touching the surface. Where are you really gonna get deep at though?
Right.
Where are you gonna connect with the people? Like, where are you going to go ahead and just make that connection, bro? Like, where do you be that Tupac? Where do you go ahead and I'm about to get right to what I wanted to get to was that music is what we're missing right now, and that's what I was trying to say was throughout this George Floyd and everything, we need that uplifting music.
Right.
You know,
With
even if with a message, we need that message because we don't have no leaders out here. You don't have you. They laugh at Jesse Jackson now. They laugh at Al Sharpton. I mean, look at what Jay said, man. Al Sharpton taking, selfies. You know what I mean? But it's just like, he's on a whole different level. He's not being that straight. His face is out there, but he's not being an activist that he used to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about the face. It's about about what's going on at that time.
It's about the now.
Yeah.
That's
So
all
where?
it is.
Why
It's
is
the
he?
trend.
Listen,
It's the
I was
cloud.
listening
It's
to
the
a
now.
brother. I was a brother. He said we still out here marching 40-something days for Sandra Bland, for them daggone cops to go ahead and get arrested.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it was like, he's like, yo, we've been out 47 days. How many days was Sharpton out there? 2, 1, 3?
No,
what?
he comes.
No, I'm being real though.
Real
I'm saying like
yeah.
we need leaders. Like shout out to homie Manoy. I won't say his name. Mano. Mano out there. He out there marching with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
He's doing big things.
yeah,
Big
and you know what I'm saying. We gotta give our props to our artists and people out there. You know, shout out to J. Cole. He went out there. He did what he could, and just being out there sets an example.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just being out there sets an example. Just like being out there with a mask on, whatever it may be, sets an example. Just like the president not having a mask on does not set a great example.
No, it doesn't.
But go ahead, homie.
And I feel like, with that being said, it's like, if you don't have an example, then you have to look to yourself to be that example. You feel me? And that's why I say I had to do what I do, because I felt like I can't wait on people for that shit. I can't wait on no DJ, I can't wait on no engineer, I can't wait on no beat maker.
Mm-hmm.
So I became all of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I became every last one of them. And a lot of people in this music game always will tell you, man, just stay in your lane, man. Just stay in your lane, man. You gotta follow your lane, man. You'll make it. No, like, listen, if you're an artist, man, and you feel like you should be something else other than being an artist, do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do at Checkmate. I encourage everybody.
Shout out to Checkmate Records.
Big shout out
You
to
know,
Checkmate.
son, I was gonna put Checkmate up there because, like, I have Ross name. Like, I met Ross years ago, and his joint is saved as Ross Checkmate. You know what I mean? And I was like, I looked up his number. I was like, okay, let me hit him. I said, all right, let me put this down in the flyer. I was like, I don't know if he's still rocking with Checkmate. No, he got niggas in check. Because with his music, he locking them down. It's okay, though. Go ahead, bro.
I like that.
Go ahead, I'm
I
giving
like
you
Real talk. And the reason
Go
why
ahead.
we call it Checkmate is because life is like a chess game.
It
You
is.
feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta
It is.
always know how to maneuver, stay 5 steps ahead. You feel me? Because
Yes,
if you
sir.
don't, you're gonna be behind the game. You feel me? And so with us, you know what I'm saying, we always mapping out what we're doing. If we're not on a radio show, we're doing a fucking club night. If we're not doing a club night, we got a motherfucking concert going. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even if the concert's not in our name, we're behind the shadows. Like, that's the type of shit I do. You feel me? I kind of keep it on some mafia shit, low key. You know, my biggest influence was like Pablo Escobar, El Chapo, even Scarface, even because it's fictional. Like, a boss mentality, you know what I'm saying?
Just keeping quiet.
Ox,
Chilling.
Lennox.
I F with Ox, man. Like, I met Ox. I met him, man. That was a real G. I'm sorry he passed away,
Yeah, rest in
man.
peace,
That was a
man.
real G, man. Rest
Yeah.
in peace, bro.
So, you know, like, real talk, like, all them people, all the characters, you know, I look at and I try to, like, model my mindset and movements on, because, you know, every last one of them moved with respect, but they was killers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what it means is that you have to have a code of how you move in this game. You know what I'm saying? What are we without code?
That's
Atoms,
real.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I think that's a lot of things that we have to understand, like, as artists, you know what I'm saying? There has to be a code, especially as black people or people of, you know, color all together.
We should be protecting one another.
Right. It
Not
should be a
throwing
code.
right. Not throwing one another under the bus, not killing one another.
Exactly.
I thought that at this point after this George Floyd thing, I was hoping that change was about to happen, because everybody sat there and they saw that.
Mm-hmm.
They had the time
So think about it.
to live with it.
Yeah.
Think about it. You ain't have no interruptions. You ain't have to run to work. You ain't have to go pick up your kids from school. You had it right there in front of your damn face forever. Now, how do you feel about it?
Right.
And then after these people actually expressed how they felt, I'm like, okay, like, we moving.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Corona outside. Niggas outside marching.
Let me
I
tell
said,
you.
it's about to be on.
Yeah, it happened-
It's about to
it
be
happened at
on.
the perfect time. It was the perfect storm.
Right.
It was a perfect storm, but it didn't happen. I mean, I think everything's coming in steps. So I'm not saying nothing's not
Steps,
going to
yeah.
happen. I just feel that nothing can happen right away. It takes time for everything.
Everything. But
You
the
know what I'm
thing
saying?
is,
It depends who's in power, depends who is controlling what, and how you're able to go ahead and control you. As black people, we're supposed to stick together, spend our own money, and Hispanics, minorities, everyone together.
Right. Right.
We should be sticking together. If we boycotting Goya, we should be boycotting Goya together.
that's,
You know what I'm saying? If we boycotting daggone Apple, whoever, we supposed to be doing it together, bruh.
that is fact.
Don't pay your bill. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, like we supposed to do it together, and we show our force, and it's on. You can if you show your force. Like I was listening to somebody say, I heard her say something about it's about the money, and I listened to somebody else say about it's about the control, which is the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a.
If you get them where it hurts.
It's more about hitting them where it hurts.
You get them where it hurts.
But think about it, they trying to define it, doing this and that, but what's going on, right? After all this, what's going on with George Floyd, Trayvon, everything.
Nothing's truly changing right now.
Going on. It's like I could pull up like 4 or 5 more videos recently, and it's still continually
it's still beating people left and right.
If you get them where it hurts, which is their pockets. Take for instance, we talk about Mark Zuckerberg right now. All that stuff he was doing with Facebook and the whole thing with between Twitter. How Twitter went on ahead and they started flagging Trump stuff. All right. So Facebook, Zuckerberg was like, I'm not gonna do it. He goes on ahead. Zuckerberg goes on ahead.
Oh. Huh? Yeah, so Zuckerberg was worried about so the way up, so like I said, this music, hey,
hold up.
Damn, I don't know because I paid for a ticket.
Hey, I thought you did. Where's the joint?
Well, we're gonna have to wrap this up.
No, we're gonna go ahead and play a couple tracks real quick, and we coming right back to you. We're gonna finish this interview and we're gonna be out of here, man. God bless y'all.
They gave me a $40 ticket on 2 cars at one time.
Yeah, let's make sure homies got to be good when it comes down to the. We don't want those. We don't want these.
Pay with a card or something.
You can pay with your phone if you got the app if you want, or a card.
I got you. More money.
Yeah, we'll go check it out right now.
I thought I gave you my card.
No, you didn't give me a card. I had my card, but I didn't. I had to send down to.
Where he at?
He at.
You know, did you show her the Hey, we got the camera still going. Hold on, let me tell you something.
I'm old school, you know what I'm saying? I listen to old school all day. Yeah, but I don't listen to this. So it's like when I heard that feel. Yeah, when I hear good music, I just vibe, bro. Like, and that track, it's just, I can feel it like 10 years from now. I'm gonna go back to it.
Thank you, dog. The thing about that song, I really wanted it to have the substance that you're talking about.
Yeah, my nigga, on some real shit, I wanted people here because you got some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had the way to do it, I'd do it for you. You feel me? Like, I wish you could go ahead and be that nigga. I manage your ass, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish you could go ahead and be that nigga because I think you have the talent. Now the question is, how you gonna perform, homie? I ain't seen you perform yet.
Right.
How you perform?
I'm a performer.
You good performing? Well, you got to
I
be
just want to like lose weight.
Trap House Sex?
Yeah.
Ah!
Damn.
You got good memory. Yeah, he's.
Yes, right there at the house. Yeah, man, you remember that?
That's the spot I had my artist.
I'm at
You signed the draw too?
I'm at IMG now, Strong Arm, yeah. So if y'all want to come and, get yourselves interviews and stuff, take my number down. Yeah, all right, no
He
problem.
got the studio at the first one, so we left.
Yeah, you got a studio right here too.
Okay.
So everybody over here doing their thing. So like him?
No, I know I'm like that too. But the thing is, it's like he got that, like real type like good.
He got some fire. He got some fire too, man. I like his music, man. I told his ass to send it to me, so I ain't gonna tell him to send it to you.
No, you got that
Nigga
fire,
ain't sent it to me
you got
yet.
that fire, nigga.
Ain't you sent it to me? Bullshit. I'm about to look up for it right
That's
now.
because you don't check your fucking emails, like
Shut
I'm
up.
telling you.
I'm putting it in the bag.
Biz, which one you send it to?
I'll tell you right now. I'll send it to.
You still got something to drink over there?
Which one, liquor?
Yeah.
Can I get some ice, Angie, please? Oh, Daddy, please. Probably still got some left.
That's up
Is any more of the charcoal stuff left? The Red Bull?
There you go, brother.
that's over.
It's in the same ice
Where
box.
is that at?
For IMG Studio?
Yeah.
It's right there in Hialeah, like,
Yeah.
right off from.
And the other one's ginger.
100 and,
54th or something?
shit, I don't know. I get lost over there. Hialeah Boulevard is not too far.
It's a big compound, like a one-story studio compound.
Yeah, up 80,
Just
like
type in
84 for
Google,
something.
bro.
Up at 84.
Yeah.
84.
Yeah.
84 for something.
Yeah,
What's
type
that?
in Google and you'll find it, no problem.
Miami Garden?
What?
No, Hialeah.
Oh,
Yeah, man, we're doing artist packages for promotion. You feel me? You get an interview with 2 songs during your interview, but all 4 songs get played for the month.
Oh, I already know. Y'all blueprints, anything like how y'all used to have it?
Yeah,
My shit's been for months.
that's
Hold
what I'm
up.
saying. That's what we doing. That's what I'm trying to do now with IMG.
do they have like a
Because you have a lot of
black
artists
studio?
bro, so you
Yeah.
might know them,
Like
right?
different, they had like, I saw it on one of Woman to the team.
Thank you.
Probably.
It was dope.
Yeah. I was in there the other day.
Different rooms and it was different.
And they have
names.
sales and shit too.
Yeah, it was really nice.
That's tight.
Black room. It was a white
Hey, I
room.
appreciate that, man.
Shit tight.
Did you see it?
Yo, fam, you heard a song? Let me play a song for you, man. You tell me what you think about
The
this shit.
studio over here.
Real
we
talk.
had black room,
I want to
black
hear
room.
your motherfucking opinion on
Yeah,
this shit.
yeah.
Some shit.
You
That
got a whole bunch of
crazy.
studios.
I was like, yeah.
So what we trying to do is we're trying to do like a consulting thing for artists that's trying to get their stuff. Yeah, out
Artist
there.
development.
Yeah, artist development. We're gonna let them know how to get registered, get their stuff out there, get everything locked in on either TuneCore, CD Baby, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
intro kid too. You feel me? So. And then what else? Not with just that, we're gonna try to get this shit played on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? And then with our radio shows, you're gonna be straight fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? So and then it's a lot that we're trying to build, but it's gonna be.
They building shit over there. That's the fam. So they doing their thing.
Thank you.
Things I've been taking on part, the only man. Even life and she not one day with no.
That's the only thing that keep me hydrated.
Them see we panic and I knew around the phone, trying to find someone.
Yo, I heard this shit. I was like, the nigga. Yo, I heard another nigga. One of your songs like that. I was like, that shit fire. Like, that's a hit. That's a hit. I got opportunities, man. You got chances. Like, don't. It's just like the opportunity I get from the operating around here because I'm bringing, you know what I'm saying? We're doing everything here. So I'm good. Like, that's the only had Teddy T here the other joint. They're working together now. They doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the streaming now. So I'm doing the streaming right now. So, yeah. So, like, we building like, no matter, like, this is family here. So everything to me, like we all gotta build together. As long as we stick together, we good.
I've been trying to look at some other people influence. Now watch your legs.
What that little thing at? That little thing. Oh, here it goes.
I could bring it. I could the bus coming from there, like trying to get that shit out of here for the probation. I had to really chop it down. So I just chopped it down and ate all the meat. I'm ready very smart leader. Like, I'm like, we don't throw this shit. Are you crazy? Extract the audience and shit like that.
They was never hanging upside down.
It was like this, but they wouldn't run no goddamn foot. Now we have one fucking like a little space like this. I had one little ball running around. That's why I fucked up and I can't have the right time to do it.
You ain't gotta have the right light.
Yeah. The dude was like, yo, the lights is down over here. Me and the lights. I was like, yeah, fuck it. Gotta get a warehouse in there, you know?
You gotta be like a boss.
Exactly. So at the right time, you know what I'm saying? I be going my own food, green pepper, all that shit.
Right now, that's the best way to live. Because a lot of the stuff that carries all this corona shit is in the plants.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Anti-inflammatory.
You ever heard of thieves oil?
So what?
Thieves oil. So thieves oil was created a long time ago, back in the bubonic plague era. There's a group of 4 thieves, right, that were going to a bunch of people's houses that died from the plague. And they never caught the sickness. But the thing about it was, the thing about the king was like, how the hell he found out about them and he called them. And he asked them, like, how the hell are y'all not dying from the plague by entering these people's houses? Because they were stealing all the gold and jewelry and shit. And so they were like, if you tell me how you did it, I won't hang you. Right? And so they was like, alright, so what we did, we took some apple cider vinegar, rosemary, garlic cloves, cinnamon, lavender. It's a lot of aromatic type plants, herbs, right? That it mix around inside the oil, inside of vinegar, to make it like a type of oil, right?
And the pot.
Right.
They're trying to extract it from the
Yeah, right. And so they put that shit on them and like rub it on them and then their clothes. The smell from it stops you from getting sick. Yeah. You can make it yourself.
Have you heard of the, you know, what I've done before? Now, I've been with doing the ginger root, you know, because those things that help, you know, with the anti-inflammatory. But I've taken it, found out about if you open up an onion, alright, shit, you open up even the smell of it, you got the food, and stuff to draw out more draw straight out.
Yeah. So let me add on to that, right? So there's a little island remedy that we got. What you do, you take a nice pot of water, not like a sausage pot. You put slices of onion, white onion, one that makes you cry. Slice it up, put it apart. Orange peel slices.
Things that we feel will make us surrender. How I want to I do this all day, baby. Serve it to you all day, all night. I make you feel right.
So,
I do what I have to do.
get some garlic. Don't even like, just take the skin off and just throw it in there. Garlic, onion, orange slices, the peel, orange peel slices, lemon slices. Right, and then
chocolate sauce was pouring down.
and then sea salt, iodine sea salt. Pour it in that shit and just let the shit boil. Let it boil, and then when the steam come up, stand over the steam and just
She's like, I was like, what? I was like, I asked her about it. I was like, you said your mom grown. She's like, yeah, she got that. She brought it to me.
It's like, I got him eating up. That's what I do now.
Yeah.
That was a
At first you didn't understand how cigars.
I had to go ahead and get the
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know if it worked for y'all.
It was lit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think I don't love everybody out there. It's okay.
My daughter was little.
It's good for
and she
blood
gave it.
tests too.
She gave it. Oh,
Yeah,
for real?
man, like,
Yo, shout out to the family out there, man. Shout out to Mariah. Shout out to the
Oh,
kids.
yeah,
shout out to
man.
Aaliyah.
The
Shout out to
princess at the house
DJ, man.
waiting for daddy
Shout
to
out to
come
Grandma
home
out
right now.
there, man. For looking out, everybody out there, man, looking out.
She about
So,
to
yo.
kill me, man.
Yeah, shout out to Ma
Spend
out
time
there, you
on
know
it.
what I'm saying? Shout out to Mommy Anita, Grandma Anita,
Grandma.
all that. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah. So yeah. I don't want to hear it later. Y'all don't be talking about me watching y'all kids.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Grandma Anita, you feel me?
Straight up.
Yo, so shit. I gotta make sure y'all in there too.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
Right.
All right.
Just turn me down a little bit so we can feedback.
I think we got it. So,
Yes, sir.
it might be me too loud. So yeah,
So yeah, man.
going back to where we were leaving off at.
Mm-hmm.
You were explaining not just your culture, you was explaining more about your music, but you didn't get a chance to explain anything about yourself.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Let the people know about you, about Ram. Like I know Black Ram, I know, you know what I'm saying, DJ Sticky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know a couple different people, but let me understand you, my brother. What's going on with you?
So yeah, man. So like with me, I come from a mixed background. I'm half Jamaican, half American, Bahamian, in a way.
Shout out.
But we lost the Bahamian side a long time ago. We just cooked Bahamian food. So we know the seafood rice and the conch and stuff. But we city bound, man. We straight up out of Lincoln Field and stuff. So shout out to the Ross family. You feel me? But my pops, I'm the fourth, you feel me, and I'm building a legacy to keep going. But the thing was, I was born into a family that hated both sides.
Yeah.
So that's why I call myself Black Ram, because I was a black sheep on both sides.
Because you loved everybody on each side of the family.
But they hated us.
Damn.
So the thing was is that my father's side hated my mom's because she took the older brother away from the little sisters, and they felt like my great grandma, she felt like the Jamaican girls getting all the jobs, and how come American granddaughters can't get jobs? Just a bunch of weird jealousy shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And so with that being said, that was the turmoil with that between them, and then my mom's side. She didn't like my dad because she felt like he was a no good. They felt like her older brothers felt like he was like a no good yank. Like he would do her dirty, like every last one of them would, leave her with us as kids, single mom type shit. So they just felt he was a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then
Now, question: did Pops prove?
Pull their ass wrong.
That's what's up.
They still married to this day.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to the Ross family, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the Ross
moms,
family.
You know what I'm saying? Holding it down.
I wish I had the opportunity to honestly grow up with a father. I had the opportunity to grow up with, my father being in the household, but my mom wasn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had my father's girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, that tried to play that role. And at that time, because she was actually white, it wasn't cool at all.
Right.
Like, you being black and being white to go ahead and be still dating a white girl, whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? Even my father had friends hate on him, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, like close friends, you feel me? The ones that's supposed to be your brother, that's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Off of bullshit. They get mad or jealous or whatever it is, and then they got some quick shit to say, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead, throw some words, whatever it may be at you. But then that's when people show their true colors, or however they may really feel about you, you know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors, behind closed doors, and feel some way. In front of their face, they don't want to say it. When they get drunk and they mad or whatever, the truth come out.
That's why I said sometimes, I always say this, that blood is not always thicker than water.
Yeah,
I had
that's
to prove
that. That's
I
true.
don't even talk
That
to
is
half
true.
of my family, because like you said, you just felt that you try to love everybody, but the love don't come back the same way.
No.
and you learn to grow and just move forward.
Right.
Because if there's no love coming back, you don't have to worry about them. You know, I've been, since I was young, and my mom was like, oh, why you always doing that? Like, hold that. I said, Mom, when we had the lights out, did anybody come on here to help us?
That's real.
When we had that orange cord in New York in the building, when you come out the elevator, and you could see that through the hallway and see exactly going to my
What house is it going to?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seen nobody come, nothing.
Right.
It was us.
Right.
Do or die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So don't sit here and tell me I should be that or I should think different. No, I see what people are and how they care. You know? So I just be me and I move forward and I don't hate nobody.
Yeah.
I just grow from the situation.
Right. And that's all you can do. And the sad part is it makes some people cold, it makes some people hard, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like the blessing is when you see it and you can try to change it. You feel me? Change the narrative. And, you know, that's how it was with me because, let me take one quick story. Right?
Go ahead.
I probably could have been out here, to be honest with you.
Go ahead.
But that same factor is what caused it. You feel me? And that's what...
Now, I want you to tell me the same factor. Sometimes brothers may go ahead and get the opportunity and may think they, maybe high strong in their head, think they better, and may blow the opportunity. Did that happen to you?
No.
Okay, so what happened with you?
Well, my situation was always, you know what I'm saying, I always told myself, always keep it humble because I know who I am.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to make an enemy. One, I'm huge as fuck. People get scared anyways.
Yeah.
Off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, it's weird though because, being a big black guy, you know what I'm saying?
But like you'll see girls like he's a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
if they know me.
Yeah.
If they know me, but me being Jamaican, I'm very still faced, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a screw face, so it's like
but it's not purposely.
No.
It's just how your face is.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, for women, we got it's called resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face.
Face.
I was gonna say bitch resting face.
I know I have resting bitch face.
Resting bitch
I'm
face
sorry,
at
I
times.
just do.
Right.
And I'm not a bitch. I just got
when I first
every
met you, I
once
was
in a
like,
while.
yo, the girl don't like me, and she never say hi. I'm always nice to her. She is like, nah, that's just how she is. And then when I got to meet her, cool as fuck.
Everybody always they be like, yo, I should have talked to you before then. I be like,
she just got a strong demeanor.
She
be on that one too, like pass my mouth like.
I scared a lot of potential girlfriends off like growing up because they was like, you just don't smile, and I was like,
wow.
It's like she's cute, but I just think she just seems mean.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'd be like, I'm not mean.
Be mean to your ass now.
But the thing it used to put me in depression because like some of the girls I liked it, you feel me, had that impression on me. You feel me, like, oh, he's mean or something's wrong. And I was like, yo, you don't even know me. You feel me?
Right.
But when I started singing,
that's
when people started having a different look.
That's what
now,
honestly,
let me ask you.
That's what happened to me when I started rapping because I got in front of people and I was up on stages in front of people.
Yeah.
This is like school, going through school, high school, and they doing talent shows and stuff. And when I first came, oh shoot, hold on, she's up there rapping.
Right.
Everybody saying my name.
Right.
Weeks and weeks and weeks after calling out my name, my rap name at that time. What was it at that time? I think it was Star. It was Star.
Okay.
They used to go by a rap name Star. And then
I think we were just talking about something like that.
I never heard that. Well, okay. It's got
no, I think I don't know if it was you or somebody at the other studio. They was talking about an artist. I think their name was Star or something like that.
Was it Star? No, my bad. I went from Star. No, at that time when I was going up, I was actually going by Audacity then.
Oh, okay.
I was going by Audacity, and I changed it to Finesse after that, and then I changed it back to Audacity, and then to Got the Audacity. And the reason for Got the Audacity,
because she thinks she could say what she wanted to say.
No. Reason for Got the Audacity. Actually, reason we even got Audacity in there. All right. It was really off of Eve. Eve was one of my favorite rappers, female rappers. All right.
Yeah. Nice. Big shout out to Eve.
Eve.
On God a Man. Audacity, even asking me for ass. I laughed. This bitch is fast and free. I don't know. that shit just always resonated with me. And I was like, I am that one. So I went on ahead and I took that name. I just took the Audacity. I love just the way that it just went. And then I looked at it. I was like, you know what? I was like, all right, the meaning of it, everything. I mean, it can have its negative connotation.
Yeah.
But it can have its positive connotation.
Right.
So
it's a balance to it.
For me, even my tag, you got the audacity to fucks with me.
Right.
Do you? Do you got the audacity to go ahead and get up onto this record?
Right.
Can you?
Can you?
Can you spit on this track?
The audacity.
You gotta have that oomph about yourself.
And you gotta have the confidence about yourself as well.
Because that's one thing that I feel now kill the whole, insecurity thing is confidence. You know what I'm saying? We need to teach each other, and especially as parents, we need to teach each other confidence. That's the most important thing. Like, without confidence, you know what I'm saying, a young man can't move. You know what I'm saying? Or a young lady. You feel me? And the confidence comes from the father to daughter, mother to son. You know what I'm saying? Mother makes sure her sons fly. Father makes sure his daughter's protected and feeling nurtured. You feel me? So it's like, that's why the importance of both is in the house, is needed. You feel me? Because, you can't put everything on one. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's some single parents.
But there's some serious single parents that has been able to go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they ain't got no choice.
Right. But I mean, even myself, not myself. I give props to my father. I was gonna say myself, but she about to look at me like, nigga, what?
Like that,
What do
you
mean
already
yourself?
wishing me wrong?
No.
That's all right.
No, but no, I give props to my pops, you know what I'm saying? Because he you know what I mean, he did his thing. It was a pain in the ass, too, you know what I'm saying? And whooped my ass, you know what I'm saying? But it kept me right.
That's
so
that's just
it is what's happening.
Car keys in the microwave before he goes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I did that one time to get off a punishment.
I ain't never heard of that one.
See, what happened was...
you know how I feel about that
They're
time.
trying to go to work.
Pockets?
They're trying to go to work. He can't find
No,
his car
cause,
keys.
like, all right, so how can you go ahead and get to work, right, and then open up the building when you get there if you can't find your key?
Mm-hmm.
So a few times my father lost his keys and like flipped out, right, and then he ended up finding them, right? This time I was like, all right, I want to get off punishment. I'm gonna hide the keys. Wait till him say, if you find the keys, you are punishment. Because it always happened. I never find the damn keys. This time, I'm going to know where the keys at, right?
Smart.
So I was like, all right. I hit the keys in a microwave thinking, ain't nobody in their right mind going to look in the damn microwave for some damn keys, right? So, no, he couldn't find them, right? So I'm like, all right, I know where they at. I'm about to go get them. And then it's like, right when I was about to go, I walked down the stairs. He opened up the damn microwave and found the keys. I was like, damn, I was almost off punishment.
Pocket inside of there.
I don't know what the hell he was looking for. Because those punishments was long, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get an ass whooping, like a beating ass whooping. Because it wasn't just like a smack on the ass. It was an ass whooping.
And then on punishment for the whole year.
Then I'm on punishment for like 2 to 3 months.
Damn.
And then I do something stupid throughout that time. Then I'm on punishment for another 4 months. Yeah. So throughout the whole time, I'm on punishment for the whole year, like she just said.
Exactly.
Damn.
So it is.
I mean, like, I got to.
It is what it is.
Like, I never really beat my daughter because, in my eyes, I should never put a hand on a little female anyways, you know. And I don't want her growing up like that. But if she disrespect me,
she's not supposed to show that any other man is supposed to hit her.
Right.
And you're supposed to explain that to
my
her.
son, he's 3 going on 4, and I just try to speak the truth to them, man.
Right.
Like, I tell me and my daughter, you see that bond, you see it. Like, you know, she lives. It's hard when you. I won't even say I'm a single parent, but it's not like I have their kid full time. You know, there's a lot of confusion when they say, "Oh, I'm a single parent." No.
Yeah, some people go ahead and they take
I'm
the
a
whole.
parent that's just not
some people
with
take the whole.
The mother. So I'm single, but that doesn't mean that I take 100%.
Right.
My mother does 50, I do mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Co-parent.
Co-parenting.
Sure.
You know, but there's a different style between me and the mother.
Well, you know, everybody got their own unique vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You feel me? You gotta have that bond with who you make it with.
Yeah.
You know who you making with. You feel me? So just choose the right one. Is my.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
nowadays. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
That's
hopefully
real.
I get the good one.
Listen, bro.
Yes, yeah, you gotta go ahead. You playing craps out there.
Russian roulette or some shit.
Russian roulette. No. But
It's just make sure, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to be out there with the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Some people have been close. I ain't gonna mention no names. Listen, let me see. But no, but Ross.
Finish,
well, yes, I want you to finish, but I want you to answer this question about one of the because behind Backstage is about learning things as well.
Okay.
One of the things that you did learn or made a mistake at in the industry, it was like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Found out the right path to go ahead and do it, and who may have helped you with that mistake?
Good question.
Okay, I'll give it to you as recent as this. With Teddy T, man, he had told me straight up this past Thursday, okay, I got a business thing going on, right? Bringing in my world. So, you know, I really want a lot of people to know, man, open up your own business, man, because listen,
That's real.
at this time of the, you know, of life with this crisis going on, you know, people say Trump this is that and this is that, but listen,
Got to be about you.
all things aside, it's about business, right? So you want to make sure your business is in the best lane to prosper. So there's a lot of programs out there right now that nobody's telling us black people
That we can go ahead and get access to.
As always.
But we need to go ahead and have an LLC and everything else in order to go ahead and get these grants and these funds. Go ahead and tell the people, brother.
So you basically ran it down, but anyway, get your LLC, right? Get your LLC, get your bank account, get your EIN number. You know what I'm saying? Get your stuff legitimized with the state. You feel me? Because it don't even take a couple. I'll say the most you'll spend out of everything is $500.
Right.
$500 altogether will get your business and everything
Up and running.
And now when you do that, sit on it for a year. You know, that way you could really have something, you know, with your account set, you know, up in motion and stuff. Because after a year now you'll qualify for a lot of different grants and loans for your business, you feel me? And that's what helps you get your shit out there, you feel me? And that's what's gonna give you the money to make your shit move, you know what I'm saying? So it's out there for us, you know what I'm saying? It's just you gotta research, you gotta ask questions. Don't be scared to ask questions. The thing is, I feel like the hip hop mindset is teaching black people to be stupid.
They say be independent.
You know,
but not we're not saying independent. We're not saying independent like be independent where you got to do everything yourself. You can get help from others, and you can allow.
That's why we're here to help each other.
Yeah, because I mean, I hope that as us as being people in general, humans, not just black, not just white, not just Hispanic, whatever it may be, but majority of us as minorities is having problems.
Right.
At least that we can go ahead and stick together. You feel me? And get some shit moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to go ahead and invest in our own communities. We have to go ahead and invest in our own selves. We got to invest in our own business.
That comes down to
if
financial
Ram goes
literacy.
ahead and start, yeah, that's true. But Ram go ahead and start a business. Like I said about the drink before about Dame Dash, nigga. Ram goes and start a business, and it was a damn streaming business, right? Why not get an opportunity to the people in the hood? Like, all right, get them niggas. Yo, go ahead, give me $5, invest. And if your dumbass don't make this invest, whatever it may be, you make something off of it. That $5 may give you $1 in 2 years, or whatever it is. I mean, a few dollars in 2 years or a year, whatever. But throughout the time frame of it, it's going to grow. It's going to be more than $1.
And then you got something growing.
You got something growing, and you got residual income.
People don't look at it that way. You really got to be hungry for that knowledge.
Right.
Because I didn't look at it that way. And until I got real humble with myself and said, you know what? I need something different. I need something more understandable.
Right.
I don't come from families who got banks and got mansions and living in the damn Hamptons. I come from the bottom.
Right.
That's real.
And I'm still working my way.
And that's
You
we still there.
Like people who come through backgrounds like we, you feel me? Like, it's imperative for you to know these things because that's the only way you can break the
It's a
cycle.
necessity.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about who's in office, it's about what the office is offering you.
Exactly. It's
You
the
know what I'm
results.
saying? It's the
For
results.
people.
You feel me? Like, you can complain all you want, but at the end of the day, are you going to be out there telling people what you want? You're going to be voting to make the change. And a lot of things that they discourage, like, that's why I say the rap game forces us to, it's teaching our youths and, you know, our current leaders as adults to be stupid
And why I say stupid is because everything's superficial. A lot of stuff that we make, like we were saying earlier, the songs, they don't even last more than 2 months.
No, they don't. They fade out.
All these niggas is making hits, right?
But they're hits, and these hits are not gonna last. It's just like a chingy jackpot. Like, how long is that gonna like? I mean, you hear that every once in a blue moon in a club,
right?
Because they're running out of songs to play.
Exactly, and that's the problem. It's like a treadmill, like a big meat factory, where they're just shipping them out. Shipping them out.
Yeah.
And everything they ship out is on some McDonald's dollar menu shit.
Oh, yes.
Instead of you going to the restaurant, sitting down, having a good steak that you can remember.
Real authentic steak.
You understand what I'm
It's
talking
like
about?
going to Taco Bell or going to a real authentic Mexican restaurant and getting a official taco.
Right. So what will you choose? You gonna choose something that takes a little more time to get that shit you want? Or you gonna go get something that's gonna get that quick, fast, gratification?
It's like an oven in the microwave.
Man,
you want something real good
Shout
or
out.
with a hot pocket?
What? Shout out to the homie, man. The homie out here going ahead and giving knowledge to boys, man. Listen, man. Shout out to the homie Ram is out here giving knowledge, man. And to be a young man at that, giving it, we expect it from Uncle Teddy T. You feel me? Because Ted is there. That's family. That's Mr. Miyagi. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But what he does is goes there, he gives some knowledge to younger folks and go ahead and allow them to go ahead and breathe it out to other kids.
Right.
You gotta hold on 1 second, cousin. But you gotta make sure that you pay attention to what you're doing in your life for yourself. And if you are in the industry, you need to make sure that y'all tune in. One, to NER FM. Shout out to NER FM. Shout out to Charlie Baby Dow. You want to get your music played, you got to make sure y'all hit us here. But if you want to hear some other stuff, you know what I'm saying, you can go ahead and check out my man over there at Strong Arm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, yo, DJ Raw Stickity Stick. You feel me? Like, listen, Ross be killing it on the damn day. I thought he was about to come in here with the mixer. I thought he about to go ahead and put me to shame. You know what I mean? I ain't even got the horns yet. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got the horns, son. Like, he about to come put me to shame. I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna play his music all night. That's it.
Yeah, I'm in artist mode, man. You got it. You DJ.
No, but straight up though, real talk. He got his DJ thing down. Like, he covered all aspects, mixing to DJing to recording, all that, as a real person is supposed to do. You have
forget everything else. I don't know this man from a can of spray paint.
Right.
You know, I'm going to be real. It's my first time meeting you, first time hearing about you. And all I got to say...
He almost missed this interview, too.
Yeah, I almost missed this because I just started working after 4 months. You know,
he had to go back to work. Shout out to homie going back to work.
You know, so I do what I do, but your vibe is great, brother.
Thank you.
And again, that song is fire, and I'm gonna get I want a copy. But definitely, like,
yo, that's
besides
real.
everything you've done, gratefully, your presence is known because you're so humble.
Thank you.
Did you figure out the video to that joint yet?
You know what I'm saying? So,
you figure out the video to that joint yet?
Huh?
You figure out the video to that joint yet?
Yeah, so the thing is that Slave Catcher, we're in the making right now. We're casting for people to be a part of the video. It's gonna be done probably like.
Oh, that's the joint you was asking. No, I reached out to him. I was like, "Yo, son, if you need somebody, yeah." I was trying to be cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yo, son, what's up, dog? Holla at me. You know what I mean? If you need a brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm light skinned. I don't know how many light skinned brothers you need, but
yeah, most definitely.
No, real talk though. No, but real talk. So you got everything good with it when it comes down director, all that stuff. You straight?
Oh yeah. Well, Chris Larson is gonna direct the video.
Oh, shout out to Chris.
You know it's gonna be a movie.
Oh yeah. I definitely gotta be in that then.
And yeah, most definitely.
I'm gonna have him there doing the behind the stage shots too, man.
I really would like
backstage
everybody
shots.
I fuck with to be a part of the video because that's how I roll.
Yeah.
If I call you a friend, I want us all to get this. So I want us to be featured in a lot of songs, a lot of videos that I'm doing.
But that's how it's supposed to be, man.
It is.
And that's the one thing. That's the one thing that hurts me because I've seen you around. Like, again, a lot of artists, and some artists have went ahead and made it, did their thing. But I mean, it seemed like niggas forget where they start from, and they get those opportunities. You know what I mean? And I know you don't hold no grudges. I know you don't hold no grudges or anything like that. But it's just like some people, they forget, and then sometimes they get lost, right? Some people may go ahead and get lost, and then they got to go ahead and find their way back. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yes, sir.
This man is going ahead and doing a straight marketing ploy while we're having an interview, y'all.
Yo, I'm a businessman. I'm like Jay-Z. I'm not the businessman. I'm a businessman.
Y'all heard that, right? Yeah, but yeah, man. Like sometimes you may run into people that you know gave opportunities to, and they may have made it further than you have. I mean, I know you have no envy or hate or anything like that towards them. You wishing the best. That's what I do.
That's my job.
Yeah. You supposed to be helping, giving somebody a step up, right?
That's what I'm doing this for.
That's our purpose.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, with that being said, like how you see Cuz.
Cuz, hey, I was like, yo, Cuz, it took me a minute to go ahead and be like, yo, dog, that's the same homie that was with you at Trap House Sundays, right? And he was like, I said, it took me a minute to go ahead and pay attention to homie, because I was like, I was busy because I was in my own world because I was trying to do the setup. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But those two right there, that's family. Right. You know what I'm saying? I always see them, and they always got love for me, and I always got love for them. You feel me? No matter wherever we at, nigga. Like, you know, y'all know y'all always good with me, and I'm always good with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fam.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
we're gonna be doing a lot of work in the future because, like, Trap House is gonna be on our platform soon with the broadcasting. I'm gonna need your help with that.
Gotcha.
But like with them two down the hall, man. Listen, like.
I heard him spitting some stuff, man.
I know them from
she got some stuff too, don't she?
Oh yeah, we beast. You feel me? I make sure everybody.
Family, go ahead and gotta eat, son.
Yeah. Hey, talk about we gotta eat, but we gonna do a behind backstage strong arm barbecue because my man says he's a chef. I'm the man on the grill, so you already know.
Yo, shout out.
And then we gonna mix it up that Wild Man Teddy T and View sauce. We gonna knock everybody out.
Shout out to any FM. We ain't gonna leave any FM out there, yo. We still love them, you know. So we gonna bring them too. Like we gonna do it together as a family. It's a family down here. You feel me?
We mix everybody up.
And you know what? Add on to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need to do exclusive shit. Like we need to head to the Keys Lobster Season.
Oh yes.
Get a spot. Go out there, and we need a broadcast.
Yeah, we broadcast it. Yeah, we broadcast both stations.
I just found the article where you can rent a private island in the Keys. It's an Airbnb. It's enough for 8 people. It's $223 a night.
Wow.
So we're there like the fair, yeah.
So y'all ready?
Barricaded little island.
You going tonight?
It's a house. I'm gonna look it up, and I saw it. I was telling my boy. And you know what's funny? Like you were saying.
Listen, you talking about your own island. We ain't gotta worry about nobody island, there with Corona.
Island.
Like I'm saying, like we ain't gotta worry about. If you tell me we got our own island,
you got your own.
We can stay there for a minute.
You cross over the dock into the island. You got your own pool.
They limit a month now, so you gotta stay here at certain places. So if it's a month, that's where I'm at for a month.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm saying like, you got some jet skis, you know, and do it right, do it big, you know what I mean?
All we gotta do is get a nice charter guy that can help us do what we want.
That's it.
When we want. We down there, man.
We want to do what we want.
YouTube.
Yeah. You got the drones. Shit, we make a movie out of this
bitch.
So what's that say? That wanna? What's that wanna know?
Oh, wanna know, man. Yes.
What I wanna know?
This one and Mimosa, man. These are my summertime reggae songs that I was actually gonna drop for this summer, but since the
coronavirus effed up everything.
It's gonna be put on.
Hold on, I can hear this though. I can hear this.
It's a straight summer night shit right there, man. It's ending. Back it up.
Hey, I got you.
Rewind.
What me say?
Gotta pull it out. Gotta pull it up. Yeah, man. This that wanna know, man.
Wanna know?
Yo.
Like I wanna know.
I want to know.
I wanna know.
Shorty, you know the girl that you want to know.
And in Spanish we say, yo quiero saber.
That's why the husband don't like you now.
It's like I wanna know yo.
Whatever. I'm talking shit. I'm just talking shit.
Tú sabes.
¿Cuánto tú sabes?
I want a Taco Bell. No.
Yo quiero Taco Bell, bro.
No, it says yo quiero saber. That means I want to know.
Hey.
Oh, my man spit that.
I'll take it out, yo.
I like it.
I'm all into that.
Yeah, yo, and 6 months from now, we're gonna hear a reggaeton track for this band, for real. Trust me, I spit. I used to be an artist. I got YouTube videos and all that. I have my own record labels. Right here, One Love Records.
Okay. So we can work.
My artist is Scarlet Rose. Now she make cakes. The baddest
Yo,
cakes you ever
Shorty,
want.
yo, Shorty. I mean, she made my wife an MPC cake.
MPC cake.
Crazy, son.
You got the, I got the pictures. My phone about to die. Hold on.
Hey.
This is like that South Beach.
Yeah.
It's like that South Beach late night.
Hold on.
Girl.
Yeah.
Drinking your motherfucking hand, you know
What'd
what I'm
you say?
saying?
Exactly. It's like that South Beach summer vibe, you know, summer nights type shit. Just wanna know. You dance on somebody with a thong, you feel me? Bad baby with that thong on. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those you sit and dance with a drink.
Yo, how you feel about the new Jamaican type of dance where they like doing WWC type shit?
Oh, well,
That
you
shit's
know.
scary to me. I can't fuck with girls like that.
I think
Turn on speakers and shit.
it's like it. Well,
I'm old school. I was just jumping off WC needing shirts. Just
Oh, you talking about the? Oh
yeah,
Lord.
swinging a girl, you know, like.
the thing
Yeah.
about it is now,
That shit-
you know, a
that
girl
shit.
broke her neck and died doing all that shit.
Yeah, I heard that shit.
So the thing about real talk, like it was stupid. So the thing is like,
Nah, they be doing. I see some crazy shit.
Niggas jump off like
Trees and shit.
everything.
Roofs on top of
So-
a table.
Off roofs. I keep yo,
they
my
took
G.
dance off to a whole new level. You know what I'm saying? Recently with the dancing and shit, and it's like
That's when the
when it
kids
comes
take
to
it a
that,
little
it's
too
called
far.
Daggering. You feel me?
Daggering?
Yeah, because it's all
Oh yeah,
about-
daggering. That's it. Yeah, it's all
It's
about
all
fucking.
about the back shot
Yeah.
action, you feel me? So what they do is that they create a whole dance, you know, emphasizing all that, you know, back shot dancing, and then the next thing you know, you had a couple of dancers who want to take it to the next level and body slam a couple bitches while they doing it.
Raw.
And so that just brings excitement to the whole thing.
That shit is
So-
scary, bro.
Yo,
I be
they like,
damn, I be feeling real bad.
Bam! I'm like,
And that's
oh
where
no, I
he's
know he had
They
to
don't be
break
ready,
her.
dog.
Like, yo,
I be
fam,
feeling
it's like he
real-
had to
I'm
break
not
her.
used to that. Like,
He had
I
to
see
break
that, I'm
her, like,
yo,
legs
back where the
and
bar's at.
everything.
Like,
I done seen some shit.
Like,
Niggas-
But yo, my
Listen.
nigga, it happens down here. It's not like it just happened in Jamaica.
Yeah.
They do that shit in Miami
I've been to enough Jamaican parties.
and
Much
Fort
respect.
Lauderdale. I seen that
This
shit.
shit got out of hand. I'm sorry.
Revolution. I seen that shit at Revolution.
Yeah.
And the craziest part is like you'll find some of the most craziest dancers and a lot of women, though.
And they good though. They're good dancers.
Yo, they do dangerous shit, dude. They stunts,
Very dangerous.
The stunts that they do.
I
Like
see the
said,
girl put a lick on her ass, and then they put a fucking bonfire in her ass. You know that shit?
Oh, yeah,
Whoosh!
she put on
And she
fire.
went like
I seen that
naked
shit.
and shit, and she, her
Oh,
coochie ass look. I'm like, what
I
in
seen that.
the right mind would possess
Really?
you to do that?
Yeah, I seen that.
You're not fireproof, girl.
Right,
You know?
right. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, stuff on
Like,
fire.
and the thing about it is they'll risk their
Yeah, I seen
lives.
that shit.
They'll risk their lives just for the sake of trying to get a couple of dollars for the night.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of gotta give them their respect because what they're doing is safe, and you're doing it on a slippery, dirty ass fucking dance floor with all that cups being dropped on the floor and shit. So I don't see how they do handstands on that shit.
I know,
I
right?
don't see how they do half the shit, but you gotta just appreciate it as an art. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because
It is.
it
is.
brings style to what we doing. You feel me?
And it gives that character to it as well.
Exactly. So you know.
I still be scared for the female. I like that's
I,
just not
they about to
me.
break her whole.
I'm up to the old school. Let me wine and dine, and you know what I'm saying?
They don't want that no more.
Nah,
They
man.
want you to
They said,
beat-
let's get at
They
it.
want
They
you to
want
beat
that
them
pow
up
pow.
on-
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
And it seems like if you're the most craziest male dancer, all the girls want you because, like, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I done seen a nigga climb up on a girl like she was a goddamn gym, like a jungle gym.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Ride her like she was a horse. I seen one nigga
Like step on their
Look at
ass
this
and
one.
shit.
step on her
and
ass. There was one
like
like she was
standing
bent
on top
up.
of their butt.
Yeah.
Like they bent like arched it.
Yeah.
I've done it before. Just don't break them.
But what get me is when they grab like I seen this in a lot of Jamaica and Trinity.
Uh huh.
They grab the girl right like in They go in front and the girls like this, and then they wrap their legs and they start spinning them like a
Yeah.
helicopter.
Yeah.
That shit is dangerous. You let that girl go, she flying.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. Like he's, I don't know if it's fun for them. Like obviously it's fun. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
But it's dangerous as fuck because the way the dude executes with the girl, like as in like the way he leaves her alone, she's usually left alone at a bad point. Because I done seen one dude pull a girl's whole wig off.
The whole wig?
Ripped her whole outfit up.
Looking messed up.
Look fucked up. And they even threw liquor on her, and she was in there having
a great time.
Having a great time. It's because she was doing it with that particular dancer.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. So if you that dancer, you could literally
Do anything.
Do anything. You can
You
set
can
a
pull the
bitch on
trunk.
fire.
You can pull it. You can pull the trunk.
Yeah,
Grab him by the pussy.
Listen.
Do whatever you
Trump
want
is
to
the
do.
last thing. Trump,
Grab
pulling
by
the
the
trunk been done happen from
Billions years ago.
Pulling the trunk been done happen from when the first few songs came on. You feel
Did I
me?
say that? I forgot we was live.
Yeah.
I know.
It is what it
It might
is.
come back on you 4 years from now.
I know you ain't lying.
Listen,
It's
It's not American, you feel me? So it's
So yeah, let's get on that Nick Cannon shit before we get out of here,
Yeah, we
man.
did.
We did a little bit, but we ain't finished. We ain't finished.
Cannon shit, man.
We didn't finish it. We didn't get to the. We talked about it a tad bit.
I like Wildin' Out, man. I don't even know why.
I don't think they should have. I mean, but he still got deals with Fox. He still
Nah,
got
but
deals
the
with.
point is, I think personally, my personal opinion, I think the brother was getting real recognized with the Farrakhan because he's been showing a lot of that.
Yeah.
What?
Farrakhan.
He's been real
He's
close.
been real close with Farrakhan. The brother's been getting woken. His third eye been opening more. Why you think his music is getting deep? His poetry. And
Don't say
he
his
has a
music. A lot of
message.
people don't like his music.
No,
Just say his
no,
poetry.
No,
Say his poetry. I'd
His
rather for you to say his
poetry.
poetry because like
I
the
don't care
deep
what
music
anybody
is deep.
feel like.
I
The
even
brother
know-
got music as poetry. Poetry is music. So if y'all can't understand
Music
that,
is poetry.
y'all don't understand
It's
that.
true.
So the man got a message to say, and that's the point. And sometimes, like we was discussing earlier, your sponsorship may get taken away for that because they may not like it.
Right.
Shout out to Premier Group of South Florida and shout out to Fire Life. Yo, if you need that daggone lifestyle, you want to go ahead and smoke that good. Shout out to Fire Life. We need that daggone blunt real quick. All right. So make sure y'all send on papers over. All right. Have a good one. But back to what we were saying. Let's get back to our stories.
But like, I don't know, like straight up, yeah, nah.
I throw him off with that one.
I just feel like,
Go ahead.
it's a lot of things out there right now that, some distractions right now for us as Americans. And
Right. It's so much going on. Like, they trying to throw us off from police brutality, from...
it's clear as day.
Like, and then why are people getting so lost? Like, if you think about something as simple as 2 weeks ago, we were just talking about Trump and Russia. Russia having putting bounties on Americans' heads. How do we move so far away from Russia putting bounties on Americans' heads? Where Republicans are supposed to be all about the soldiers and everything like that, and more money for the war, and more money for the military, folks. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what it is, then why are you letting the soldiers get killed? My brother's in the military. You feel me? I told him not to do
You
it.
know why? Because they're fighting
I'm being
another
real
man's
because
war.
no, I told him not to
That's
do
why.
it because I told him not to do it. No, I respect everyone on some real shit. I respect every soldier out there, every daggone nurse, every MP,
Yeah, you gotta
every
respect them.
person
They're the
that's doing
heroes.
it. They are all heroes.
They're the one on the
That's
front
why it
line.
doesn't make any sense for them to come home and not have a real home.
You know what's?
How do we have homeless? How we have homeless vets, my
why I
G?
enjoy the
Exactly.
Army. Because I don't see how you got people go to Vietnam, all that shit.
And they
wind
broke.
up- and they wind up
They got no crib.
Most of
Homeless.
Them, most of the
On
motherfuckers are
drugs.
sitting in the front of a VA hospital, drugged up in a wheelchair.
Exactly.
What am I fighting for? That and to be the end of my road?
No, America's great though.
No. Actually, I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me when was America great.
No, yeah.
It was never great.
never
Exactly.
It was never great from the beginning.
Remember, America, as they said, it was an experiment, and is the experiment, and it may be the end of the experiment if Donald Trump gets 4 more years, according to certain people.
You're gonna
Even
revolutionize. That's
even
what it
listen
is.
to what I'm saying. Even his niece said that.
Exactly.
So
you get another 4 years. I'm out there with the AK. I'm done.
I'm about to be on that Airbnb with an island.
I'm about to go in. I'm about to go on the island with y'all, bro.
It's either the island or the
Yo,
AK.
on some real shit, we taught this shit. We taught this shit. Hey, hold on. Let's be real. We taught this shit before he got elected. If Donald Trump get elected, nigga, we moving to Canada. How many niggas moved to Canada?
I'm not moving nowhere. You know where I'm going?
Who moved to Canada?
We're going to the White House and make that fool go
You just
deeper
unplugged
than
my
the bunker
camera,
that
honey.
he's in right now. Because you know what? You're in the White House, but you're black.
You sure your camera?
Fence is surrounding you for protection.
Yeah, you hit a button.
Stop playing. Think about that analogy, my brother.
That's symbolic, right?
You know what I'm saying?
There go, there go, there
The
go.
same wall that you try to put around our Mexicans for oppression is the same gate of black color you gotta put around your White House for protection.
I don't want to.
And it's stupid.
I don't like keeping everything political, but right now
I'm
it
sorry, it's
is
not
the
political,
time.
it's just
It
facts.
is the time to talk about what's going on in our country. And if we ain't black, if we ain't Spanish, if we ain't daggone Jamaican, if we ain't every damn race in this damn in this country.
I love everybody, but
No, I'm saying like really like in this
Nah,
room we got a lot of different nationalities inside this room right now.
Exactly.
So I feel, I mean, I'm not gonna front. I can't go ahead and
You know, the point
relate with the
respect.
Jewish thing right now and everything and how they feel that Nick was. I don't know how they feel because you can't tell white people what's racist. I mean, how to feel about racist things. They can go ahead and say nigga and think it's okay to you, but you can go ahead and look. They can say it, and somebody may go ahead and let them say it, but then you can be there like, yo, what the fuck?
But that,
And then don't get it twisted.
What did he say that was so damning? That he called them barbarians?
Who?
What they can. Say
let me.
got fired exactly.
I'm gonna bring that up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring that up. But it was truly more about
how he was saying it.
How he was saying
the
it.
message, I guess.
The message is said because they're trying to say that I felt that he probably said something wrong. Was probably he said certain things about Jewish people, but when it came down to white America,
What did he say about those people?
I'm about to pull this shit up for you. I'm about to pull it up for you. Give me a second, cousin. I got you, homie.
Gotcha.
But what it is with white America, they had a whole bunch of racism, a lot of exposure to. They treat us effed up. Period. From 1660 to whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Nick was speaking about a psychologist. Listen, though, Nick was speaking about a psychologist.
If I die for
you know
that,
what I'm saying?
I will die for that because I got standards.
Yo, but my man was speaking about real like a written word from a psychologist. It wasn't like he just came off the top of the dome with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was speaking what he thought that was right. Nope, where did it go? Yeah, he was thinking what he was speaking was right. Let me see. Yeah, now I'm trying to copy that so I can go ahead and put that onto. Yeah, I'll put it in the notes again.
I feel like right now America is always on something. They trying to look, what can they cancel next? You feel me? Like,
listen, I'm going to say something real, and it may affect people, but throughout everything in life, when it came down to black people.
Let's go to what it really is then. When we talk about the power of melanated people, when we talk about who we really are as guys and understanding that our melanin is so...
Hold on one second. Nick talking, y'all. Let me stop him. No, before he gets to that point, it's a lot of things that happens in life, in culture, in years, everything that goes on. And people get opportunities and benefits from other people's hurt, pain, throughout everything, from police brutality to everything, from how we went ahead and, as African Americans, made civil rights. So they got the Civil Rights Act passed. Well, hold on a second. When they got the Civil Rights Act passed, wasn't only black people that was able to go ahead and achieve what it was everybody after black people. Yeah. You understand? So every door that is open from black people for LGBT, for white women when it comes down to voting, for black women, everything has begun from black civil rights, from black people in general. Man. And if we lose that history, when they're talking about the history of people that killed our ancestors and enslaved our people, why are we going ahead and sit here protecting a damn statue, bruh?
I don't protect anything that's.
I know I went sideways with it, but I got upset a little bit.
Which statue you talking about?
The General Ely statue, like
Ely?
Yeah, the what was it, Ely statue? Not Ely. General Lee.
Okay.
The Confederate statue.
I'm gonna say something on this when it comes to statues.
Let's go.
Them tearing down shit.
They could burn all of them.
I'm gonna say this. You feel me?
We grow, even if those
feel
not
like
good.
It offends you, whatever. Okay, you want to tear it down, yeah, but I don't see no purpose in that.
Me either.
Because it's not gonna stop them from whooping your ass. It's not.
Well, let's say it reminds you of something that your people went through that you may have not have.
I've never seen none of these statues.
You may have not.
Reminded by police every day.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
That's true.
The statue ain't gonna do shit for you.
The statue's
true.
the only thing a statue's gonna do is collect bird shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But guess
Corrosion.
what? But guess what? Who's paying to go ahead? I like one thing I heard on NPR. It's the real stuff. But who's paying for these statues to be protected?
Us.
Now
they're protected.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's what I'm saying.
They're historical landmarks.
You believe that?
They're a historical landmark. A historical landmark is something that is not supposed to be torn down. Something that the government, when I was, before I even got a chance to meet my grandmother, she actually bought her first home from the first African American, I think it was pitcher in Buffalo or whatever, and he was the first black pitcher, and she bought like a little, the house itself was called like a little mini mansion or whatever. And then she brought all the family up from North Carolina, moved them into the house for everybody to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, grow from there. But I did digress. But I'm gonna get back to it. The thing, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all go ahead and say something for a second.
He lost his mind, I thought.
It's historical.
It's a historical landmark. Thank you. It's a historical landmark. So the house itself is a historical landmark. So they don't have to pay taxes. She doesn't. I mean, my family don't even own a house no more. It went to.
It's protected.
Nope. It went over to.
It's not protected.
It is protected. It's protected by the government, but it didn't stay in our family. It went over to the married side. So
it went to the government.
No, it went over to the married side. It didn't stay in our blood.
Oh, the married side.
Gotcha. So it went over to the other side of the family. But shout out to them, whatever. But it went out to them, but the house itself, when it's like that was my dad's my aunts and all them house when they grew up. They didn't inherit the house. It actually. The other part of that is not being educated and not knowing the information. I was about to say, did they get that paperwork right? Because they were young when their mother passed away. So they're like 19, 20 years old when their mother passed away. So
when they screwed out of the house?
They got screwed out of the house. But they didn't know what they needed to do. They didn't know all the information that they needed to do.
That's what leads back to what ownership's all about. You would never really own anything in America. Why? Because you got Uncle Sam and the government trying to...
No, you're going to own something, but you still got to pay for it.
No, you're going to own it. But it's not like when you go to Jamaica, Puerto Rico, you pay for land.
And that's yours.
And that's yours. You don't pay. You don't worry about someone 10 years down the line because you're going to pay taxes. And I come because I know this way of how getting property. I can get your property if you don't pay taxes on it.
Yeah.
Right? I can go to the city, right?
Yeah.
Look up your information, pay out your back taxes, put a lien on it, give you 6 months. If you don't pay it, it's like buying filet steak for pennies on a dollar.
It's true. That's how a lot of real estate companies.
Of course, that's how they come up. Yeah. So that's why I would never really want to own something in the United States if it's not producing the actual money to cover itself. Right. Because at the end of the day, if you can't cover it, it's not yours here. This land is not free and never been free because it's been overtaken by other colonists. Right. You know?
Like T told us, like even us ourselves as people, we're not really free people. Nope. Because we're bought by the state through, our Social Security.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically we're a number. Basically what America is what they had already done put on the movie screen, which is the Matrix. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're living in the Matrix, but it don't look like what it showed on TV. Right? What you think them little pods is when you go to jail? It's the same shit. And when you die, they flush you down the toilet.
Yep.
Get
rid of the waste.
That's it, bro. Like, and you gotta know how to break the mold. You gotta know how to step outside of what America wants you to be, because that's all you are to them. It's just another check until you expire.
And that's what I think with this whole COVID-19. I think my personal theory and opinion was to shave the population off a little bit.
That's true, especially in
China. Doing the right job
especially in China. They did it too.
You're not even allowed to have more than 2 kids.
So check me. All right, so we still live. We went way past time we were supposed to. Yo, we blessed. We blessed to go ahead and be able to. Yeah, we having this real talk interview, and we want to go ahead and talk about Nick Cannon and what Nick actually had to say. You know what I'm saying? That got him fired. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, hold on. Let's see. Let's get this moving.
Make that larger a little bit, cause you got him on the other screen, right?
I got him. No, I can't. If I make that larger, I'm gonna have to kick him off the screen. I was trying to kick him. If I do it like that, I was trying to keep Ross there. It's like if I do this, he gone. You know what I'm saying? So I can do this.
Yeah, we'll keep that like that.
We can do it like that. I guess I can go ahead and go back.
What about on this screen? Then over here.
Yeah, we can go ahead and reset. No, he's right. We can reset.
Just for a quick sec.
So let's go to what it really is then. When we talk about the power of melanated people, about who we really are as guys.
What are you talking about? What happened? There we go.
It connects us in a way that the reason why they fear black, the reason why they fear is because the lack of
hold on one second. Let me close some of this stuff.
See what Dr. Francis C. was
Add too many things open.
Is that fear in that
genetic annihilation.
Efficiency of when you have a person that has the lack of pigment, the lack of melanin, that they know that they will be annihilated. So therefore, however they got the power, they have the lack of compassion. That melanin comes with compassion.
You can't see it. You just looking at him. Where did Nick go?
You tried to get rid of Nick Cannon too.
I got rid of Nick. I got rid of Nick too. Yo, my bad, Nick. Hold on. No, don't say no. I got rid of Nick by mistake, y'all. So I didn't mean to get rid of Nick. We got to go ahead and bring it back. There we go. So we got Nick. We got Nick on the bill. We got Nick on the drink right now. So I don't want to kick him out like Viacom do. And I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather for Viacom to give me a check. So I ain't gonna front on that. Viacom can give me a check, but I ain't gonna change. What the fuck happened? Did y'all just see that?
The bar is on your bar.
Melanin is so powerful and it connects us in a way that the reason why
No, stop that. What happened? We just lost the people. I mean,
on your bar, though.
What do you mean?
The bottom bar with the white.
is that fear in that
What are you talking about?
Genetic annihilation.
Bar?
Yeah, like you see the white bar right there. Check that, cause I can't see it really from here.
Click move the mouse all the way to the bottom is what he's saying.
Yeah.
However they got the power,
Down here?
Yeah, cause
That's the volume.
compassion.
Yeah.
Melanin comes with compassion. Melanin comes with soul. That we call it soul. We soul brothers and sisters. That's the melanin that connects us. So the people that don't have it are.
Is that on the live stream?
And I'm gonna say this carefully.
He didn't say it carefully. He said the wrong way, y'all. Unfortunately,
What about you too? On the sources?
right here, right? This is supposed to be it.
No, that's not seen.
Or the when they were sent to the mountains of Caucasus, when they didn't have the power of the sun, that was that the sun then started to deteriorate. So then they're
Is it on the bar? You just pull it
I
out.
probably hold on.
out of low self-esteem. They're acting out of a deficiency. So therefore, the only way that they can act is
Damn it! How did that do that? It was just there.
to rob, steal, rape, kill, and
Fight or flight.
in order to survive.
Exactly.
So then these people who didn't have what we had, and when I say we, I speak of the melanated people.
Right.
They had to be savage.
Down here.
They
You
had
have to
to
Google
be
right here.
barbaric.
Go on
They had
this.
because they're in these Nordic mountains. They're in these rough, torrential environments.
That's all it
So
is.
they
That's the
are
sound.
acting as animals.
Right.
So they're the
It's a
ones that
ticker.
are actually closer to
It was
animals.
there though. We just saw it there. I don't understand why it did
The
that.
true savages, and then they built up such this.
They trying to stop us, son. They trying to stop us from putting out Nick information.
This conquering barbaric mentality that they're coming out of Europe. They then said, in order for us to survive, we have to take what's not ours. And then they went to the land that actually where we are originated. And instead of trying to make friends, they said we want what you got. Because there's this mentality of whether it's the Caesars
Go to the Google tab
or
right
even
there,
that we have to conquer.
Right.
I mean, it's there. This is here. But I want the people to see this. They can't see this if.
So let's go to what it really is.
How you inserted the last time into that window.
Right.
That's what you're gonna find out. Was it on the transition under the setting?
Now it pops up. Ain't this something?
That's why you had to pause it for a second.
No, it's crazy. I know how to do that. Yeah. Fun times, y'all. Fun times. Fun times. Fun times, y'all. We just want to go ahead and show y'all the right information, but at the right time.
I don't want a motherfucker know, huh?
You said what?
I said I don't want to know now. Disrupted Nick Cannon.
Yeah. There you go. So the question. Oh, that's what happens.
So let's go to what
I think
really
because.
is. When we talk about the power of melanated.
I think because what I do is I move it out. I close it. There you go.
So now it's on. Okay, yeah.
Right, so I can go ahead and yeah. So we about to go ahead and give it. So my yeah.
On the bottom though.
That's the mixer that's giving us the volume. That's giving us the
on the dot right there.
Huh?
Just right here. This right here. That's the volume right here, or is that like?
No, that's what we fade. That's how we fade if we wanted to
Fade
use
to
that
black?
to basically.
Oh, okay.
We want to fade black. We want to go ahead and.
So when you did that under the quick transition, was that on the cut or
What are you talking about?
that screen? How you got it in there for the transition?
No, when I do that, I did the cut.
It's on the cut, right?
I could do the cut. I could do a fade like this. You know what I'm saying? I could do a cut. Fade from black back to that. Oh shoot, I forgot. My bad, y'all. I know we sitting here talking. We learning things, man. Education is key. You feel me?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and talk about why Nick went ahead and had this problem.
So let's go to what it really is then. When we talk about the power of melanated people.
What the hell did I do?
Right. You go to cut, bro.
There you go. Okay. I just cannot minimize it. That's the problem.
Oh, that's why it keeps cutting it out. So you gotta
I'm minimizing it.
And now
What the hell?
One big window. There you go. There we go.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Don't touch it.
That they know that they will be annihilated. So therefore, however they got the power, they have the lack of compassion. That melanin comes with compassion. Melanin comes with soul. That we call it soul. We soul brothers and sisters. That's the melanin that connects us.
Right. I don't think they like that part. So what do we have?
That's one part that got to it.
Because we're connected. And like he was saying, how I got blue eyes, it reaches down that far deep into our generation.
Right.
And they don't like that. Because they don't got no melanin. They get red as fuck and burn. Me, I don't. I get golden, baby. And I get that nice complexion.
Yo, you know what my father said to me? Make sure I'm on mute before I get in trouble for this shit. Back in it. No, fuck it. I ain't got to go on mute. No, they had white slaves, right?
Yeah.
And white slaves could not go ahead and abstain the fucking heat.
No, and they couldn't.
So that's why they got slaves from fucking Africa.
Because they're strong. They're kings. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They're strong individuals. They could sustain the source of energy. These people are getting burnt alive. They need sun fucking block. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
You know, like I ain't never wear sunblock.
I heard the same thing. That's true.
Never really wear sunblock.
They
People
couldn't
like,
be
oh,
slaves,
you're gonna
so
get
they
burnt.
couldn't take the heat.
Yeah, no, I'm good. No. I might get a little burn, but I'm gonna be alright. Put some alloy plant on that. If I get burned, I'll be good. And then back to normal.
You are not listening to this shit.
And then they built up such this I won't say warrior, but they built up such this conquering barbaric mentality that they're coming out of Europe. They then said, in order for us to survive, we have to take what's not ours. And then they went into the land that actually where we are originated. And instead of trying to make friends, they said, we want what you got. Because there's this mentality of whether it's the Caesars.
I'm not saying that the brother is wrong.
Why not?
You can't.
I say all that to say the context, and when we speak of,
He just fucked up when he went and said the Jew shit. You can't. That's why he got fired. Because he said Jews. Who fired him? The Jews, nigga.
They run stuff.
That's who fucking fired him.
In the United States, link ass to Jerusalem.
Yeah, it's true.
But
Hold on.
It's an entertainment.
With open
You
arms,
run that entertainment
teaching
field.
them, but then
but
when
they were deficient.
They were deficient, so they wanted to get.
And this is a big thing for you.
Viacom is one of the biggest ran Jewish companies that there is.
Jewish is taking over Palestine.
Viacom owns BET, nigga.
Exactly, and they wanted to vote.
Viacom owns BET.
And they're the biggest Jewish company.
But the whole thing, BET was Bob Johnson sold BET for $1 billion back in the early 2000, in 2000. Sold BET for $1 billion, which is unheard of. That was the first black billionaire like that. First black billionaire. He's the he's the richest black billionaire in the United States.
To control that.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe he is.
So now we have.
Or the first black billionaire in the United States.
Wow.
And he lost half of it to his wife when he went in and got that divorce. But he still he says. He say we should take our money, put it together. We need reparations, and then we need to go ahead. You take reparations, you build something with that, nigga.
I'm talking about the genetic level.
Huh?
I don't know about that half stuff, man.
Half
I'd rather take care of you.
We talking about the divorce.
Yeah.
I'd rather take care of you and the kids, man. Don't go after my shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why bitches get killed.
If he was just a white person saying the same shit that Cannon was saying, you think he would have got fired from
Nope.
MLB? You see the difference?
And then you gotta think, Nick Cannon is loved by white people.
Right.
It's not like he's just this black guy. It's not like Nick Cannon is this black guy, right? It's not like Nick Cannon.
I heard something getting played around.
But what did he say about
I mean, I heard about what
He said, well, we were talking shit.
In just 24 hours, the country nearing 140,000
for African Americans,
Cases in one day.
I wonder with who?
Yeah, I know we supposed to be on fucking. I gotta go ahead. 77,000 in one day around the world. I don't know. We had 15,000 in one day here. When we went down to 9 and went right back.
You know what I'm saying? And then more countries out there, the Italians, Jewish got messed up too with the Holocaust.
My whole thing is,
Did I hear about the South Carolina, North Carolina? They're gonna want to pay reparations and pass them off.
They're trying to, or they didn't want to.
No, they are. They already I think they already passed it. They're gonna pass. It's approved.
Yeah, they approved. They passing the bill. It just didn't make it to. It has to go.
Reparations?
Yeah,
reparations. It doesn't have to. It's not at the house yet.
Yeah.
So
they got a bill, but
that's
I
the
don't
thing.
know.
I don't know. I have to look.
I don't
at
know
it.
full
Because
detail.
before they were talking about they had to do research,
I don't know.
all the other type of stuff.
I don't trust it.
Possibly, some before was we don't know if it's going to be monetarily. Maybe it might be. Maybe we'll give them houses.
But you know what? I heard brother try to. I heard a guy go ahead and promote college.
I'm like, what do you have to research?
Free college to every.
When stuff happens to the Jews,
But think about it.
Never heard that crap.
But think about.
That's crazy.
So free college, right? So say part of reparations is free college for African Americans and minorities, whatever it may be, that has from an African descent, and they go ahead and then free college is a part of the reparations. You don't think that's a good thing?
Nope.
Why?
Because college was built on a curriculum on false lies, anyways. American history.
Sure.
I wouldn't want my child. I don't teach my child that.
That's real. But I mean, I truly think I'm gonna have my kids go to college.
My 4 generations for the land.
And for the experience, but it's for the networking, man. Because in the next few years, I expect for myself to be on another plateau.
Few years, there won't be any.
I'm serious. Listen, the next few years, I expect for myself to be on another plateau.
Robotics online. internet.
Nah,
Think about it.
nah.
It's
Pandemic.
true.
They're already in the
They
first
build into it right
wave
now.
Of it.
They build into it now.
We're in a wave of it. Everybody's home working.
Until
all
they-
kids at home learning.
The only
I feel
thing,
like they
It's gonna be
open
more
schools
Yo.
now,
more
man.
businesses.
yo, I
It's
got
gonna be
it,
working
son.
home.
Virtual training, nigga. Virtual virtual teachers.
Home.
Yo, virtual teachers, y'all. Yo, somebody trademark this shit.
Virtual teachers.
Some shit about I peace
They
y'all.
already got it.
No, I'm saying y'all not hearing me though. We got virtual teachers where, but I'm saying like the teacher being there right in front of the kid, like the hologram. The shit we see in the movies,
I would like some shit like that for my child.
right? Like the teacher's there, and it's not that she's just teaching. She's just we can put this shit together. We can put this shit together. Listen, we can put this shit together. We can put this shit together.
She's stupid. She's stupid.
Hey. The whole thing is the hologram. Hologram is teaching the kids, but she's able to teach all the kids, not just one kid. But to the kids, it looks like she's focusing on that one kid.
That's a good idea.
God, it feels more personable.
Yeah.
Saying, but it's being more.
Because she's right there in front of you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or you put on VR glasses. You know, like the VR goggles shits that you have. Put your phone on, and then she's right there. And she's really teaching you. Yo, Broward County School Districts, holla at me. Yo, my man, Ray Martin, holla at me, man. I know you're running for county commissioner. Yo, Ray, holla at me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some ideas for you. Don't make me go run for office.
I got the new campaign we're running for. It's called Shut the and Get the Results Done.
You said, what is it called again? I forgot.
Shut the and get the results done.
Got it. Shut the F up and get the results done. Shout out
For the birthday party.
That's it.
Yo, shout out to the parties that's getting effing stuff
At
done.
the end of the day, they don't get the job done.
I don't care if you Democrat, I don't care if you Republican. If you getting shit done, let's get it done for the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not about fucking blue and red or
That's
black
all I
and
gotta
white.
say. Remember what I was saying about the whole
Think we all supposed to
color
be like
analogy?
this is the time. This is truly the time where we all supposed to be sticking together.
Yep.
Exactly.
But they make it gang official. Think about it. Cop car. Lights, red and blue. Political parties, red and blue. Gangs, red and blue.
I thought so myself.
So let's start a new color.
They even got
Gray.
white. They even got
You
white.
know what I'm saying?
Gray means neutral.
We ain't gonna be white or black. We going gray.
Gray
That's
is
it.
neutral. I
Neutral.
mean,
Everybody.
there's nothing wrong with neutral.
Colors together, you get great.
Exactly.
Money.
And gray
So,
is
yo.
my favorite color.
I'm a
So
money team.
Shout out to everybody out there, man. I want to thank.
she
Hold
on
on
a
one
green
second.
team.
Let me go ahead and fix this
Yeah.
joint. Because I want to make sure I thank the homie, the best, the one with the best, with the most, Mr. Okay. I said the Mr. DJ Rossi Pie.
He's
No,
doing the
sorry.
strong voice.
I was trying to go ahead and get
No,
you
you
on
gotta do it.
it.
You
I was
gotta
trying
do
to
it
get
like
your
real
shot
good
in.
with the fingers. Well, do it.
Listen, no, I can't do. That's the Don. That's not Donald. That's the other one. I gotta get it later.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, shout out to the homie, man. Like
Appreciate it.
again, man, the man's being slept on. If you never heard of Ross, please give everybody your Instagram, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Periscope, your mama's address, whatever you got to do to get your information out there, to get your music out there. Let's get it out there.
Well, say less, man. Shout out to everybody guys locked in, man. Appreciate the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? DJ Leclerc.
Shout
You know
out.
what I'm saying? And shout out to you and your whole crew. Most definitely, follow us at Trap House Sundays on IG, at Trap House Sundays on IG. On Facebook, it's Theo Ross. That's where you can catch our live broadcast for Trap House Sundays from every 8 to 11 p.m. Oh, we got a special guest coming in this Sunday, man. We got Briscoe coming in this Sunday, man.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Briscoe.
Briscoe, you feel me? It's gonna be
Big
huge.
shout outs.
You know, what
Big
I'm saying?
shout out
So
to
the blessings
Briscoe,
with
man.
That interview this Sunday, so you know, we running hard, moving on up, man. Straight up, man. You know, but you know, the key to everything, like I said, man, just keep it humble and just keep grinding. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's what it works. Is your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just superficial. So, you know, just get your work ethic going. Make sure you show people that you're serious about whatever you want to sit there and take as a project in life and make it a business. You know what I'm saying? And just go forth with it, you know. And just believe in yourself. That's the key. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe and don't get discouraged when you see a little hills and bumps right here. You know what I mean?
Because they come.
They gonna come. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. If you love someone enough, you're gonna see the negative behind it. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta know how to deal with it and know how to maneuver around it. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I wanna thank my co-host, my assistant. You already know. They helped me out with a lot of stuff.
Shout out to the fam, man. Shout out to Trap House Sundays. Again, we gonna put y'all on the camera. You see them, they there, son. We got y'all.
What was your name again?
J Dizzle. Yo, she spit, fam. So, yo, check out J Dizzle. Music, what's good with you, fam? You good? You ain't gonna tell the people nothing? You like, that's it? Huh? Alright. They're like, he look a little confused. Alright.
Like, yo, I'm in the phone.
You like, that's it, I've been tired all night. I'm done, man. It's time to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? DJ had us here all night. You feel me? So, I'm with you, bro. It's time to get out of here, man. God bless y'all.
Been a great interview.
Hey, y'all be safe. It's curfew tonight, bro.
It is. It's curfew. Supposed to go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we rolling right behind y'all.
I don't know what time it is. 12:30.
Yeah, we done rolled out. I just realized afterwards. So, yo. Yeah, we rolling. We all rolling.
Somebody's driving behind me to the highway?
I just said I'm rolling behind you, nigga. I just said I'm rolling behind you, son. I said I'm rolling behind you, bro. I got you. We good. So it all is what it is,
it's
man.
Still real.
It's still real in this hill.
It's still real.
So, but it all is what it is, man. And I'm happy for Trap House Sundays to be here on NERFM.
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all tune into NERFM channel. Tune into China Baby Doll. Shout out to Straight Smoke Radio. Shout out to Nomadics. Shout out to Got the Audacity. Shout out to myself, DJ Newkirk Cinema.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? For all your streaming needs.
Mrs. Newkirk.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing, Newkirk, if it's allowable.
What's up?
You know you're my boy. You're like a brother from another mother, right?
What's up?
And like my man said, we don't ever get enough flowers, but I'm proud of you, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate it, my brother. I appreciate it, man. God bless you, my G. We do, man. I'm proud of you too, my brother. Because you doing your thing with your music. You know what I'm saying? People sleeping, but they gonna wake up. They gonna wake up. And I appreciate you too, bro. Because I'm happy for everything that you doing, man. My man doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Creating his own clothing line and by hand though. My man is sewing. You know what I'm saying? It's not everybody can go ahead and get a place and have people make T-shirts for him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My man's going ahead. He's sewing and learning how to put T-shirts together.
I mean, I got that, but you know what I'm saying? I felt like
in
if
Jersey,
I were to call myself a
designer,
I got to design it personally and master the craft. You know?
Gotta
so
respect
it
that.
takes time. It takes a lot of mental building blocks, but once you go over that little hurdle of your own mind,
exactly.
It's nothing, man. You shoot for the stars and hitting the moon, baby. You know.
Right. That's what's up.
Let me tell you something, man. It's all about repetition. Repetition makes perfection. You feel me? And then we also need to learn how to support each other. It's like what we did was bigging up each other, man. That's how we make people know what we're doing is serious amongst each other.
Oh, that's real. That's real. People hate on each other too damn much, and they need to get over that shit. They need to get over that shit, because the more you hate on the brother, the more you hold your own self back.
Exactly.
That's all it is. The more you hate on somebody else, you are holding yourself back. And I hope anybody that's listening to this, remember that. Don't hate on brothers, man. Give them a daggone props. Do whatever they need to do. Like my brother said, give them their daggone flowers while they going ahead. They still living, while they can still breathe them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we here for. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Nori for always saying that, man. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nori for that. And shout out to my other homie, DJ EFN. And, man, we gonna see y'all soon. Shout out to Briscoe. We'll see you soon. Yep. And, man, y'all make sure y'all tune in to Trap House Sundays. Y'all have a blessed day, man. God bless you.
Get that Slave Catcher, man, on all platforms.
That Slave Catcher's that fire. Don't get it twisted. What is it? Where is it? I can't find it. Put it on. Hurry up. I can't. Why? I don't know.
Wait. What was the other track?
I don't know.
The real
Chocolate Sound.
Chocolate Sound. Hey, how much is that?
Yo.
I'll send it to you.
You put it on the platform, hit me up and I'll support.
Before they put it up, before it's gonna be $1 or something.
No, I just want to I don't want it free. I want to pay for it.
Buy that, whatever it is, like
that free shit, you can stop. Sorry.
Right, everybody can't live on the hookup no more.
I do everything from here. I don't even have a machine.
I